What's the deals? What is the deals? Alright, gotta have those gloves behind me. Alright, who we got? Who we got? Oh, we got the crew. We got the samurai.
What's the deal?
What the deal?
Hey, bro, you looking better, man. No homo.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. Thanks.
That's what's up. I still feel sick, though.
Shit. Now I gotta get
Hey,
off this fucking nose spray shit. So I'm
I'm not
doing
the
it
only one
one.
that see that too.
What's that?
I said I'm not the only one that see that. Everybody's saying you know.
Oh yeah, nah, I appreciate it. Now I'm hooked on the nose spray shit. So like I'm doing one nostril at a time so I could breathe. So like this one now is almost clear. Now I'm gonna stop spraying the shit in this one. It's like because it gets stuffy for like 2 or 3 days. When you stop using it, you like can't breathe out of it at all. Then your body kind of acclimates back to normal. So
Hey man, I got in here. The timing was awful. All I caught was you putting something in your nose, man, and not a good look.
no spray. Afrin, no. Guys, don't ever fuck with Afrin.
Oh
Take it
no, no,
from me.
I've used that before. I have sinuses bad. I'm from the
Yeah, but have
Midwest.
you ever got hooked on it? Because if you do it too much, your body gets reliant on it. And then
No, I don't get hooked on anything, man.
I neither do I. So I thought, but that shit, that shit. So all it does is basically like when you don't use it, your sinuses swell up really bad because now the blood vessels need it to stay constricted. But you just get off it for don't use it for like 2 or 3 days. It goes away.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anyway.
Oh, the topic. Not
Bunch
even
of
juice.
topics.
What is it? Fundora versus Thurman, and I saw something else. What is it? What else you got?
Haney Norman.
Haney Norman.
Haney Norman.
Uh, I got Norman. I got Thurman.
Um,
I'm running a 100% on your show right now. Just to let you know. I'm not sure if you remember, but
what you mean?
uh, no, on all predictions, boxing predictions.
What do you mean 100? I'm confused. What do you mean you run at 100%?
He got all of them right.
Everything right.
Oh, you got them all. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Everything right.
uh, I'm sure that's.
Bro, I'm telling you, Devin gonna beat that dude, man.
You say what?
Devin gonna beat him.
I don't think so.
Hey,
I don't think so.
agree to disagree. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so either, but it's very possible.
Man, y'all, this is what I be saying. Y'all like he knocked out the Japanese kid, and now y'all act like he Black Jesus. That dude, no, that's not how boxing work, bro. Devin gonna school that dude.
I don't like how y'all just suggest that a resume means anything. Style make fights, you know.
Who brung up resume?
You talking about who they
You
fought?
just did. I didn't say nothing about no
Yes,
resume.
you talking about the Japanese? You just I don't care about. I'm talking in flat out stylistically.
So I'm gonna ask you this: if he didn't
Mhm.
beat that dude like that, would you be saying this?
Absolutely, I always had Norman over Haney.
Man, you didn't know that Brian Norman a year ago.
That's
No,
true.
you didn't know Brian Norman a year ago.
Yeah,
Most of
Marco,
us, most of us didn't.
thank you for being real.
Nah, most of us didn't. But
No, I mean
he
casually.
might have.
I'm a follower of boxing, man. Like
He might
I
have.
Me
like
too.
that.
I knew, and I've been knowing Brian Norman for like 2-3 years.
What's up, 4-4?
What's
Nah,
going on,
but
Marco?
even
What's up, family?
but that's irrelevant though. Even if I only know about Brian Norman for 6 weeks, man, if I roll the tape and I look at what Brian Norman do versus what Devin Haney do, I believe that Devin Haney, even though he's considered technical, I think that Brian Norman has elements of his game that will expose the challenges that Devin Haney has.
Okay.
That's a better argument than your first one.
And so, and one of those challenges is that
I'm gonna
he,
mute you 4-4 because you're getting feedback. Go ahead, Alan.
yeah. One of the challenges that Devin Haney has is that he drops his hand when he jab consistently, and every time he got in trouble throughout his career, whether it was against
When has he gotten in trouble for that besides Ryan?
Well, against Jorge Linares, he got in trouble with JoJo Diaz. He did the same thing in all three fights. He got
Mm.
clipped, dropping the hand while he was jabbing. That's a technical flaw. Not to mention that I think that he's strong, and unlike people who bash Devin Haney, I think he has pop. He just don't know how to use it. He don't know how to turn his punches. He
I
doesn't know how to
mean,
throw punches
you ever
correctly.
watch
I
you
agree.
ever watch Devin sparring? He actually looks
No,
like he hits really
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, he
you
got some
know,
pop.
I think he can punch. He
Just
has all sorts of technical flaws.
yeah, I don't know. I
So
don't know about all
That's
that.
what I'm saying. He came up under Floyd Mayweather, Marco. So he just didn't like he didn't see that style. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
I don't. It's and I love Devin Haney, man. I'm a big fan of him. I'm a big fan of Bill. A lot of people hate on them. I'm a big fan of both of them. I just don't think that he could beat Brian Norman. And he's coming up 47 for the first time. I don't care if he's been having all weight issues over the years. It's just nah. I think that Brian is fresher. He got all of his cognitive sense going on. I think that Devin Haney is even a different fighter since fighting Lomachenko. He's not that same boxer anymore.
Mm.
Something got in his head, man. He's just I don't know. So maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see it. I think Brian Norman is gonna catch him.
Mm.
I mean, that's my thing with that. He might get caught, like, but it's all depending on how he responds. In my opinion,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I just and another thing, I think that he showed a lot of heart getting up from Ryan Garcia. That was dope. I don't think he gets up from Brian. I think Brian Norman hits harder than Ryan Garcia.
I think so as well. And I think like I don't think he got the most power ever, but like you could
hmm
tell he got some pop for sure.
Yeah, his timing. Brian Norman has great timing, and he can punch, man. It's like he can punch in both hands. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
he's strong as an ox too. Strong kid.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah. He has both
Hey,
hand power.
who got what's that shit? The length advantage.
The what?
The
The
length, arm
the,
length.
the arm length. I don't know. I don't think.
Oh, let's
I
see.
think they both probably around the same. I
Devin
want to say
Haney
Devin.
reach is 71, and Brian Norman reach is 72. So Norman by
Ooh,
1 inch.
damn.
yeah. So
It might be
as far
hard for Devin to get that jab off.
I
as
mean,
that
it's
fight,
1 inch. It's basically the same shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm I'm fans of both, but I'm gonna have to rock with Norman on this one because I think Norman is going to. He's just more aggressive, and I think the aggression is going to throw Haney off. Um, I've seen Norman in the fights that I've seen. I seen him against some challenges, some real we had to kind of dig deep. And
yeah.
I think Norman's gonna make it a dig deep fight. And I don't think Haney's going to be able to match that. I think that's what's going to I think if he tries to move, I think Norman is not going to be intimidated by Haney's movement. I think he is going to just take it out of him. I think he's going to take it from him, like more so that. Um, yeah, that's my take on that. But I respect both of them though. They're good. They're both good fighters.
Another
So,
thing too, when we noticed in that Lomachenko bout and Cambosis, I felt that Devin Haney he jumped on both of those guys because he was the bigger man. So he had all the confidence in the world. Jojo Diaz as well. He jumped on those guys. He kind of
Mm.
jumped on Linares also, but I think he jumped on Linares because Linares was shot. Linares was like he wasn't. He didn't really have volume punching anymore. His only shot was a punch. Had a puncher's chance, and he almost used it against Brian Norman. Man, it's just something about the fighters that win a title and undefeated, and they just have that. You know what I'm talking about, Marco. They have that stench on them where they feel unbeatable, and they
Mm-hmm.
like title holders just get a little bit better every time out. They just seem to get. And for me, Brian Norman is out of most guys in the sport. He's so much different from 5 fights ago. Like every fight, I feel like he gets 10 times better,
Mm.
and so. I think Devin Haney's in trouble, man. I hate to say it. But I don't think it's over
What
for
round
him.
you got?
It's
You
huh?
would say he win though.
Uh, I'm gonna say I hate to say it, but I think it's gonna be like a 5 to 7 round stoppage, man. Somewhere between that five and
We'll see.
seven round. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I could be
You
wrong.
haven't we haven't
5 or 7.
seen what up? You haven't seen a lot of Devin's fights, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So how's we speaking on what we haven't seen though?
not well. It's a fun
I
truck.
don't know. I know.
Yeah.
What's up, Mo?
So man, what's good? What are you guys talking about?
Rob versus Dev.
Having Dev versus Norman. That's a 50-50 for me.
Yeah.
You know what? I was in the same spot as you, Marco, and then I saw Ryan Garcia, the Devin Haney fight pop up on my recommended, and I clicked on that, and I was like, damn. As soon as I watched that, I'm like, Jesus, I don't think he's gonna win against Norman. um, one thing I think nobody's have seen talk about is the coaching difference. Like, I think Norman Senior is going to be a much better coach and have something to tell Junior in the corner. One thing I noticed when Devin Haney fought Loma, there was a point in the fight, I think maybe the 6th or the 7th round, where Devin was like frazzled and he was in the corner like fuck, like he was almost like out of ideas, and he was telling Bill like he figured me out and all this other stuff, and I'm not sure what to do, and I never recall Bill giving him any sort of instruction to help him adjust or anything like that, and I can't think of a fight where he really did help him with that, even in the Ryan Garcia fight, and like Alan, you said, Devin does have a lot of heart. Like I mean, he definitely could have still won that fight with Ryan Garcia, even with all the knockdowns. But I don't think that was with any help from Bill. That was all just like on heart and grit from Devin.
Here we
I
go.
agree
Am
because
I betting on the
Devin
fight?
Devin
I'm
always got a. Go ahead.
Marco, you're muted.
My bad. I said super chat from Rob, and
yeah.
obviously Alan. Are you betting on the fight?
I'm always betting push-ups.
I
If we're
bet that.
talking about the room, I'm always betting. I'm always ready for some push-ups. If you want some of these, if you want that smoke, I'm here for it, man. And it's harder for me. I'm 6'6", 240. I got like an 80-inch arm reach.
Oh, do
Okay.
you?
Yeah.
You decided to
Damn.
be a lawyer.
I mean, I play ball a little bit, man, but
I was gonna say we the Pacers need you, man.
The
Pacers
Pacers.
will be fine, man. They got an incredible coach. Rick Carlisle is a mastermind, you know. They're not going to go anywhere because of injuries, but I'm excited to see James Wiseman development in
Yeah.
place of what's the caller who took off?
Turner.
But peace to the Pacers. Yeah, yeah, from Turner. I yeah, peace to the Pacers. I love
Yeah,
Rick Carlisle though. Big fan.
he's out there, but yeah. I just see Devin now. When the dude said he was like he might have to dig deep for that win, I can see Devin having to do that. But I got Devin like by a slight edge.
There is one piece where Devin could if he does this, I think that he has a chance. And I think that's body punching. If he get back to the body punching he used in the Lomachenko, I think he has a shot. But the problem is I think he's shell shocked. And I think the stigma going into this fight that Norman is a harder puncher, he can catch him. I think he's gonna shy away from going to the body. But if he decides to attack the body on Norman Jr., it's gonna open up the rest of his game. Um, but I think he knows that unless he worked on it, his jab, he has a good jab, but his jab is his flaw. And I don't know if he fixed that, but he has to be able to get to Norman's body if he want a chance. And he's not gonna go because that's gonna put him at risk.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely not happening. I mean, he was able to do that with Loma because Loma's a much smaller,
Yeah,
shorter
yeah.
reach, smaller guy. And even then, when he was getting pieced up in the inside when he was doing that, like I said, in the latter half of the fight. But I think that's going to be a big thing. I don't know, like yeah, I remember one of the things that makes Bud a great fighter is that he adjusts very, very well, and I think part of that is obviously his IQ, but also he has great coaches. You know, Bomac always has some instructions for him when he comes in the corner. I never really see that from Bill.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was gonna agree with you on that. Like, Bill is not a good trainer. He's not a good coach. That's why you always see Devin working with all these other coaches, Freddie Roach,
My bad.
Shane Mosley, Zab Judah. You always see him in the gym with these real fighters and real trainers. So
Who's the
Well,
champ this
I
week?
mean, but you got to remember too,
It's,
being a good you may be a good trainer,
it's
but you may
Victor. Oh,
not
what's
be
up, Victor?
a good yeah, you may be a
No.
good trainer, but you may not be a good
Oval.
corner man.
Oh,
So
it's
we can't
oval.
just
Oh, okay.
yeah, we can't
that's important.
automatically say Bill is not a good trainer. He may be a good trainer, but he may not be a good corner man. Like
Yeah,
that's not
trainer and
always
coach
the
is two
same.
different things in my opinion.
Well, he's more likely to be a good corner man than a good trainer because the training part requires
No, because
on the job
I can see what he's
experience.
saying. I can see what he's saying.
Guys, so
But what Yayin just said though, he said he brings in established pros or established coaches in the
Yeah,
camps to help him with that stuff, but not in the corner. That's
Right.
the issue, Marco.
he
That's
does,
what I think too.
and that's smart.
it is
That's smart.
smart
The
because
Yeah,
guy.
it's
we
completely
were just
obvious.
saying. Yeah, we were just saying he has a deficit in the corner because of that. It's like he can't bring Shane Mosley into the corner with him. You know what I'm saying? He can't bring Zab Judah into the corner with him to help give Devin instruction on how to like adjust or anything like that.
Mm, mm. By the way,
Who's to
we will
say
be
that Shane Mosley and Zab are good?
Well, I'm just saying them people he often
we
works with.
will be raffling off these Marvin Hagler gloves, bag gloves, 1981. They're the only piece of merchandise, I believe, ever licensed by Marvin Hagler, his name. These are from 1981. They're, as you see, the old school style. I wouldn't wear them. I would just keep them as a.
Yeah, those are going in the case or something.
Yeah. So if you want those, you know the deal. It's open now. CJ, I just mailed out his Grant Club, so that's done. You know the deal up here. PayPal or Cash App. Just put Hagler gloves and put your name. We need. Let me see how many more we need. Yeah, we're only at like 15, so we need at least like another 20 or 30 entries, but we got time. We got time.
Hey, so didn't you call Marvelous like a whack nickname?
Didn't I call what?
Marvelous a whack nickname.
No,
Oh, I was about to
no.
say that.
I remember just saying I don't think it was one of the dopest ones because it's kind of.
That's absurd to me. But
Well, what would you got going with
What you mean?
as a nickname? I mean, what would you have gone with?
If it was me?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I don't know.
he said, I don't know.
I don't know.
Marco, one of Hagler's other less known nicknames was the Toy Bull. You think that was better or worse than Marvelous?
you
I've
cap.
never heard that before. You sure?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
capping.
Positive.
Wow. I'm
Yeah,
like,
just
Well,
like
but wasn't
Lester Killer's
Marvelous like
nickname.
his Marvelous was his real name, right?
He
he
made that his real
changed
name.
it. He officially changed it because Marvelous Marvel Hagler was never known as the toy bull. The term toy bull is a description of an animal, not a boxer. Instead, Hagler was known as tough. Well, this is what AI is saying.
Yeah, that's Google or something.
But can you find Mo? Can you find some kind of a?
Yeah,
Oh,
what if your
let's
name
see.
was Marvelous
The
Marco?
toy
That'd be
bull can
fire.
do the manager.
Yeah, I'll find it later.
Yeah, I think I see it
I'll
here.
find it later and I'll put it in the Discord if I can find it. But you gotta remember that back in those days, it wasn't just like, oh, the manager's training, let's come up with a good gimmick for the guy. Like it was like writers and journalists who would write that stuff, and then they would call that guy that, and it sticks or it doesn't stick.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's where he got the name Marvelous from.
I think Marvelous is just a unique word. Like you don't hear that too often.
Yeah, there's
Man,
one archive that I'm
I
finding
like that.
that's saying toy bull. Toy though, why a toy?
Like y'all know
Man,
Because it's
Lamar
small.
Jackson.
It's not that small.
I like this by
He was a
Pharaoh.
middleweight. What do you mean?
That's middleweight is middle. That's medium. That's not small. You know. You know what I mean? Like
He was small for
I
middleweight.
think small. Like when you think of small guys, you don't think of middleweights. You think of like lightweights, welter, maybe. I don't know. When you fight
like
and are
this.
afraid of
Oh,
being touched, you've already lost. Yes. Boxing 70% mental. Incorrect, Pharaoh. 90% mental.
yeah.
25% skill, 5% will. No. The will and the mental are embodied in one. So I don't agree. I think will and mental you can't
It sounds like he quoting something.
splice them. Haney is 70% will, 25% skill, and 5% mental. Haney is mentally weak. Okay, well, I don't think he's mentally weak.
Me
When
either. I
you,
mean, but how do you say
Yeah, I think a
losses?
lot of that.
He
I think a lot of that. Yeah, he
go
doesn't
ahead.
have any losses. What you mean?
Yeah, like, I think he lose.
Yeah, he don't have any losses, but at the same time, he may have PTSD from, you know, getting buzzed, getting hurt by a drug cheat. But
Yeah.
not to mention, here's the challenge. Like I said, he's been hurt similar many times, but that's the only times he went down. But he could have some PTSD in there. But you know, who
I think
knows?
this is gonna be his first real test because that Ramirez fight, like nobody remembers that. Nobody even we don't count that. Like this is his first real fight back, in my opinion.
No, I
I
mean,
agree. Yeah, and I think a lot of that PTSD stuff is more of like we're worried about him, but never in that Ramirez fight did I see PTSD. I saw a guy who was just and Ramirez is not exactly the type of guy that you get PTSD against. You know what I mean? Like he was never like this huge puncher. He's not definitely not the puncher that Norman is.
yeah, I don't. The thing is that popped out at me against Ramirez is that not the fact that he was moving, but the fact that he was so gingery in there. You know, he couldn't really. He couldn't really like have. I don't even know what the game plan was. You know, he was just too. He was like a crackhead, man, like high on caffeine. He just had too much going on. I've never seen that from Devin Haney before. So that's what threw me off. I don't care about the movement. I mean, people get mad about movement. And here's the thing, Devin Haney traditionally is not a mover. So I don't know, man. It's probably something in his head. Who knows? Um, but we'll see against Norman because Norman is probably the first true test when it comes to not only power but strength as well. And he can box. He don't have the feet that Devin Haney has, but don't get it twisted. He has solid feet. And he comes from a boxing pedigree. That's something to think about as well.
Yeah, if I was
Yeah,
Devin, I'd be like, fuck the crowd. I'd be on my Tom and Jerry shit, just jab this dude's head off and just keep moving all night and make him take all the risks. Because in my opinion, that's his best chance. It's maybe his only chance of winning against Norman.
Yeah, but
so
you're under the assumption that he could just jab and get away, but we already know the arm reach disadvantage there. And like I said, Norman is not just a stone foot power fighter. I mean, he can counter or go over the top of that jab. And I wouldn't be
Yeah, he's
surprised if
very
he does.
explosive too.
hey man, I just can't wait to see the fight. I mean I'm not like super going for Devin, but I do just see him winning.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see it. I could see Devin getting laid out like a
And that's the thing
Tempur-Pedic.
too. I don't like if he lose, I don't see him getting knocked out.
And
If Devin loses, you don't see him getting knocked out.
No, uh, to be fair,
nah,
getting
Wow.
stopped. I can see him getting stopped, but I don't like just one punch knockout.
I could see anything. I could see all of it. I could
I can
see
Yeah, I
see,
could see
stop,
Bill throwing in the
knockdowns.
towel.
yeah,
He
some
loves
shit
his
like that.
son, so
I could see some shit like that.
yeah.
But him getting caught with something,
All right.
nah,
I love you.
he's going down. Nah, but I can see Brian Norman catching him, jumping on him, getting a stoppage.
My bad. My bad, yo. My bad, yo. Talking to my daughter.
Marco, I've heard other people on the panel and other fighters give their opinion on this. I want your opinion on this. Do you think really truly does it make a difference as far as a coach whether or not they were a pro or amateur fighter?
Yes.
Just because,
Yes. Absolutely. 1
yeah,
billion%. Absolutely. It's like I'm asking you your job, right? Right? You don't think it matters if some dude just off the street comes and starts checking meters? No, they need to have fucking experience, or they don't know what they're doing. Or some dude just watches you do it. Watches a body cam of you doing it here and there, and then you're not going to put them on. They need to actually have experience. They need to be taught. They need to get their fucking hands dirty. You can be successful without ever being a fighter. There's a couple. Dan Goosen's one of them.
Emmanuel Stewart.
What?
Duva.
Emmanuel Stewart.
No, Emmanuel Stewart was an amateur. And Emmanuel Stewart was a fighter.
He was. And Duva wasn't a fighter. Duva was a promoter, manager. Not a trainer. Excuse me.
Let me ask this thing. So if you,
he was in the corners though. He was in the corners all the time.
Yeah, but he was there just because he loved the camera. He wasn't giving any instructions. I don't think.
He said he was an amateur. Does that not play a part coaching pros or no?
No.
Okay.
You just need to know what it's like to get in there, feel the punches, throw the punches, be so tired you're gonna puke. All that. You need to just know what that's like. Once you know what that's like,
hands-on training. That's a fact.
Like, I think even if you spar a lot, it's better if you have fights, but even if you just spar a lot, that's good enough. At bare minimum, you should have at least it's just that simple. That's why we always say this when dudes come on here and they're like thinking that they could last in sparring. I'm like, man, you couldn't even last hitting the bag for a round if you've never done it before. But people really don't understand that.
Was Shane Mosley Sr. a fighter? I
don't think he was. Some of the there's a lot of the fathers that weren't fighters. Like Teofimo's pops wasn't a fighter. I doubt Danny Garcia's pops was a fighter.
Nah, he probably not. Nah.
Yeah,
right. So
especially not with Danny
what about
Garcia's technique.
What's dude? Shakur Stevenson's grandfather. He was never a fighter.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure if he was or not.
It's simple. But he did. I think he probably was amateur though. I think
he had to be some because Shakur technique is incredible. So he had to get that from somebody.
Yeah. I agree with that.
When I hear his grandfather in the corner giving him advice, he does not sound like someone who was not a fighter because he says some very technical, sound things to him.
Right.
And that's my thing too. Why do it seem like the worst of the boxers become the best trainers? Why do y'all think that?
I mean, that's not really true.
I see.
Wait, what was the question?
The worst fighters become the best trainers.
Some of the worst. I ain't gonna say, but like, why was Freddie Roach an amazing coach? Why was Derek James? He had a silent career, but like he wasn't top of the top. You know what I'm saying? We hardly
shut the door.
Like we don't see.
You got Buddy McGirt
being a coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Buddy McGirt was a great fighter.
Well, hell yeah, Buddy McGirt.
He's a pretty good coach.
Buddy McGirt's the greatest trainer fighter ever.
Right? I don't know. You got to dig in.
No, what do you mean?
Dig in there. We got to see about that's a good.
Georgie Benton's the greatest trainer fighter ever, if anything.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe Benton might be better, but Buddy McGirt had a lot of champions, guys.
Yeah.
He had a lot.
He still coaches to this day, don't he?
He what?
He still coaches to this day.
Yeah. He has mad fighters. Yeah, Buddy McGirt had mad champions, people.
But I don't know. I just noticed that like all throughout sports, like in basketball, like Phil Jackson, he was a player, but he was not good at all. And he was one of the best coaches.
Right. Pat Riley was a player. He wasn't great, but he was.
But I don't know.
Ty Lue, isn't he a coach? He was a very mediocre player.
He a good coach, but he ain't like Phil Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it's a mix of
and
your coaching skills and getting lucky enough to get that kind of a fighter that's talented.
And I'm actually
sometimes you're a chef who can't cook and just have great knives.
Right.
And that's my thing too, because we never see the best fighters become trainers.
Yeah, look at Roy. Maybe he just needs a good fighter, but he hasn't. Has he had any champions? I don't think so.
No.
Hell no.
Didn't he have? He had Badu Jack, right? Was it Badu Jack? Or
I see him giving dudes like tips. Like I see him giving Charlo tips on how to throw the hook. But that's about David Benavidez and dudes like that. But he's not training.
Jared Anderson.
Yep.
Give him a shoulder to cry on.
Roy was the guy.
I think that was terrible for Roy to do.
Roy tried to teach guys how to fight like him. That's impossible, man. You know,
Yeah.
you can't fight like Roy. You can't
Yeah,
do it.
that was a problem. That was a problem. He didn't. Yeah, I don't think he really adjusted the training techniques to each specific fighter's strengths.
It's like Steph trying to get guys to shoot like him. Like that's not
Yeah,
really the
absolutely.
technical way of shooting. It's just that he's really great at it. You know, can't.
I mean, I think a little more easy to shoot like Steph than it is to fight like Roy.
Hell no. Fuck no.
Steph just has a quick release.
No.
Boom.
No.
That's all he does. That's really different.
That's all that makes him the best shooter ever. That's all it takes.
Well, he has a real quick release. So
His
that's what I
hand-eye
see.
coordination. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Yeah. I
What's
get
the
that
conversation,
Roy,
fellas?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Good coaches.
It stemmed from Bill Haney being
is he a good coach or not?
is he a good trainer man? Is he a good corner man versus trainer? And how come fighters who were never or bad trainers? How come bad fighters become good trainers? And
Right.
Because most of the bad fighters who became great trainers were trained by great trainers. You look at Freddie Roach, he trained under Eddie Futch. You see what I'm saying? The biggest problem with boxing, in my opinion, today is that we don't have trainers anymore. We have coaches. There's a difference between a coach and a trainer.
I agree.
A coach is going to coach you on what you already do, your attributes, your athletic ability, your skill set, whatever he thinks it is. He's going to coach you on that. A trainer is going to teach you how to box, and then all that other stuff comes after that.
Okay.
Y'all gonna say like whatever about this, but we don't.
These guys don't know how to box. Marco, am I lying, Marco? Am I off base here? These guys today don't really know how to box.
Angry Skips with the 2 raffle tickets. Appreciate you, big dog. I'm assuming that's you. Some people don't know how to box. Some people do.
Who? Okay, right there. Tell me the fighters you see today. Just take blood out of it. Take blood out of it. The fighters you see today that know how to box.
Fighters I see today that know how to box.
In my opinion.
Say it again?
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, he can box. He's a boxer.
I mean, a lot of guys can box. Let's see.
I think Bivol
Name one.
too. I think
right.
Bivol.
Usyk can box.
Usyk for sure.
Bivol can box. Bud.
Yes.
Boots, Tiafimo, Shakur.
I don't know about
Boots can box. Come on.
I don't know.
I think Boots is just all athlete at the moment.
Inoue can box.
I'm not sure about that one either.
Inoue can box. Inoue can box.
Inoue can box.
Tank Davis can box. Tank Davis can box.
Hamza Shiraz can box.
Hamza can box.
Yeah, he's a good boxer. He's a good boxer. He's a good boxer.
That was Brian Faith, he said.
Keyshawn Davis.
Let's see.
Keyshawn can box. Keyshawn Davis can box.
Xander can box.
And you know what? I think the little bastard box. Andy Cruz can box.
Fundora can box. Thurman can box.
Keith Thurman can definitely box.
Yes.
Yep. I'm going down here. Boots, we already said. Devin Haney can box. Brian Norman can actually box.
Yeah.
You guys will see that soon.
Yeah, he can box.
For those who don't think he can.
Yeah, and you know, some guys just need to be put in position where they gotta think the fight through. You know, I haven't seen Boots be in position where you gotta think the fight. Except for against Karen.
I agree.
And again, against Karen, he just looked silly when he had to think. So
Abdullah Mason can box. Lamont Roach can box.
Abdullah
Mason can definitely box.
Hitchens.
Lamont Roach can box. Yes.
That's a good one.
Hitchens.
He can box.
Inoue.
He can box.
So there's a bunch. Matter of fact, I believe the majority of the top fighters can box. Wait, right now,
Correct, Marco.
Yeah.
The majority of them are boxer punchers.
we'll do the top 10. Usyk, boxer puncher. Crawford, boxer puncher. Inoue, boxer puncher. Dimitri Bivol is more of a boxer. But Beterbiev is just a puncher. Bam Rodriguez he's another one. He
Yes.
can box. Boxer
He is
puncher.
boxer puncher.
Canelo is more of a puncher.
Yeah.
Juntao,
Yeah.
I don't know much about him.
Nakatani.
Oh,
he like a
Benavidez
boxer
can
puncher.
box.
He can
I
box.
mean, you guys won't believe. I know.
David Benavidez can box.
I think
We've
so.
never seen him do it
David
though.
Benavidez.
Yeah, I knew
That's
Mo
the
was
thing.
gonna. I knew Mo was gonna chime in on that one. But
I want to see him do it. Same thing with
David
Boots.
Benavidez
I
can
want to
box.
see him
Yeah,
in a
brother,
position
Marco.
where he can box, where he has to box. That's what I want to see, Marco.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, and he hasn't been in that
So
position
eight-
yet. Neither
eight of
has
the
Ennis.
10 eight
Ennis-
of the 10
The closest Ennis came
box.
was with Karen, but he just athletic his way out of that Karen fight. He just athletic his way out.
Exactly.
Eight
Yep.
of
That's
the
what he always does.
8 of the 10 can box. I got you, Skips. Skips just sent another raffle for these Hagler gloves. I bet.
Ooh, damn, she look good.
What?
Yeah, I don't think Boots showed me that he
Man.
can box yet.
Damn, at your age, I don't give a fuck about that anymore, and I'm only
We're
48.
getting old, man, but it's still. Hey, Marco, they still look nice, though, Marco. They still look nice.
Are you married?
Very much so. Hey, I'm
Yeah,
not
me
dead.
too.
I can still look.
I feel like, yeah, but you know what? Like, I'm not gonna do anything. So like, I don't let my
Yeah, I
mind
can't
go
do
any
that.
further.
You can't.
I don't let
you
my
can't
mind go any
appreciate
Yeah, I
further.
can't do
Like,
that.
You can't appreciate it.
No, I can
Even when they-
appreciate.
Even when they hit on the old man, I tell them my wife would kill you and me. So
I could appreciate
We're not
it, but
doing
I'm
that.
not going to get to the point where I'm like, God damn, I don't want to go that far because it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
It's, like,
see. I
Hey.
it's in a glass. It's in a glass case.
But see, I
can't
know
touch
what I'm dealing with. Excuse me. Hey, what's up, David? I know what I'm dealing with. See, she gonna kill me and her. So
it. Sorry, Jack.
it's just not an option. It's not an option.
That boy said,
We won't learn if we won't know if Boots can box until he get in a ring with like Bakram or Zayas or one of those guys. I think one of
How you
them
doing, sir?
beat him also.
Mm.
I think
Yo,
I think
Well,
I think
Zayas is a
Xander
boxer.
Zayas-
He's not a
I
puncher.
think Xander Zayas beat Boots.
Zayas
by
can
the way.
box. Yeah, Zayas can box. He can box.
I think he
I'd say
beats
that's all
Boots
he
if
can
they
do.
fight.
yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, I think he could outbox Boots.
Who?
Who?
Xander Zayas. I think so too. I think he'll outbox.
I don't think so. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I don't think
Well, you know what? I take that back. I think he could outbox Boots, but I think Boots would outfight him.
Right.
that's a good point.
I don't know, man, because for a young guy, Xander's so young, he's really disciplined to be that young, man. So you never know.
Incredibly polished.
Super polished, super disciplined, and nobody can really rattle him. He can't. I mean,
Who? You talking about Zayas?
Zayas. Yeah, he don't get rattled. He
Well,
always
he's a
stay
good young
within
fighter.
himself.
I'm not taking nothing away from that kid. He's a good young fighter. I just think Boots. I think if it got real sticky, Boots would outfight him.
But that's the thing though. When guys who have great technique, really disciplined, you can't outfight them. People thought the same thing
Yes,
about
you can.
Canelo. I mean, it's just
Yes, you can. And I'll tell you. And
Nah.
I'll give you a perfect example. Oscar De La Hoya was a better boxer than Shane Mosley. He was, but Shane Mosley outfought him.
Oh,
Well, but you got it.
I
But
agree with
there's
that.
context there. You got to remember, Shane Mosley and Oscar fought probably like 10 times, so they knew each other really well.
Say it
So
again.
that's
Say it again. I
Wait.
can hear. Say it again. I can hear.
I
So
said
wait.
Shane Mosley and Oscar fought like 10 times. They knew each other very well. They grew up with each other.
What's
So
this
that's
one?
a little different. It's a little bit
That
more
has nothing to do
context
with
there.
it.
Yes, it does.
Hold on.
Yes,
Wait,
it does.
real quick.
That
Blind
has
Faith.
nothing to do with it.
Real quick.
They,
Guys,
when they
Blind Faith.
fought
Are
and it
you the
got
one
sticky,
who's sending all the
Shane Mosley
raffles?
outfought him.
Blind Faith, is that you sending the raffles under Daniel? I thought it was somebody else.
You say Tank can't box?
It is
I don't
him.
know yet.
Okay.
Hey, you should be the last person to say that, bro. You know it ain't no friends in boxing. It ain't no friends.
It's Blind Faith, not Angry Skips. My bad.
I don't know
Yeah, I
yet.
just told you that.
Who, you did?
I guess you didn't hear me.
To me, you said that was Blind Faith?
No, I said that my man
I did say that.
CT should be the last person to say that because he knows that there ain't no friends in boxing. Ain't no friends.
I don't know. I actually think Tank can box because Tank is always the shorter guy the shorter arms, and he always, even though I'm not a fan, he always he used his mind to be able to set guys up to land those stunning punches.
Who did?
Um,
He just
Tank
had
Yeah,
more
he
Tank
dog in
definitely
him than
sets guys
Oscar
up.
had on the
He's a thinking fighter. He's
because
Tank is
he doesn't
definitely a
have
thinking fighter. He just doesn't
he,
want to.
he doesn't have the metrics to out physical somebody.
Got you.
But when you got somebody that's on the same level mental as him, just like Lamont Roach, he is a problem. That's why, and I've been telling Marco forever, Tank doesn't have a chance against Shakur. Zero chance.
Nah, you can't say zero.
Zero.
Come on.
Zero. He has zero chance against. But they'll never fight, so we'll never know.
You can't say zero.
He has zero chance.
Oh
No
goodness.
chance.
I've been saying this for like 3-4 years. He zero chance, in my opinion.
Nobody has zero chance in boxing.
Zero.
Zero.
Nobody has zero,
Zilch.
guys. It's silly.
And you
Silly.
can't Tank can't outthink Shakur, and nobody will beat Shakur loading up. Nobody.
Mm.
See that shit from a mile away, man. I'm telling you, this guy is the truth.
And
Yeah.
from the southpaw stand for both. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and that works right in his favor, bro. He gonna Philly shell that dude all night, bro.
Sheesh.
Tank, like, bro, when was the last time we seen Tank actually try to beat somebody?
Try to what?
Win. Try to beat somebody.
What you mean?
Go
He
in
tries
his
to beat
bag for a
everybody he
while.
Yeah,
fights.
that Frank Martin
Take it to
fight was kind of nasty. He was just kind of walking him down, taking hella punches. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
So
Because
Marco,
because he
first,
knew Frank Martin was a amateur, so
Frank
he
Martin
knew
was
he could just
intimidated, bro. He was.
yeah
That's not a good metric. Frank Martin
yeah
was
Frank Martin.
intimidated. He was intimidated from the gate.
exactly.
So
But Frank Martin is an amateur, man. He can't think the game like those guys who's been in the sport since they've been 6 or 7 years old. Frank Martin is new to boxing. Hell, he only had like one 12-round fight, and I thought Frank Martin lost to Artem. So, man, just a bad mismatch. It's levels in that case.
it's
Yeah.
I
it's
Levels.
gonna
agree.
take to beat a Shakur Stevenson. It's gonna take a guy like a Gary Antoine, somebody
I
that's
don't
gonna
think
rough
so.
him up, push him, and force him not to fight his fight. Because Shakur Stevenson's biggest goal in any fight is to fight his fight.
I
The
think
only way to beat him is to take him out of that. Make him fight your fight.
I'm gonna say this. I think the only dude that could with the style, I think, is Teofimo Lopez.
Nah,
In my
I
opinion.
disagree entirely. That
nah,
dude can't fight
yeah,
off the front foot. What do you mean? He can't come
Hey,
yep,
forward. That's
yep.
the exact
right.
opposite.
So, okay, so you think Gary Antoine Russell could be
Yeah,
Shakur?
yeah.
Who?
If they fight in
Gary Antoine
January,
Russell.
Ion, if they fight in January, I'm promising you, Shakur Stevenson's gonna box his ears off.
I
Gonna
know.
box the ears
Yeah,
off
I got
Teofimo.
Shakur, and I'm taking all bets.
Did you see Jermaine Ortiz against T.O.?
Yes, I
Anybody
did.
anybody who has like decent feet who who's he's not significantly bigger than, he looked crazy, man. Send out
Facts.
Martin. He has problem with feet, man. If you got good foot feints and can beat him at the foot game, I mean, T.O. is a good athlete,
For
but
sure.
he's another guy, man. I haven't seen the same Lomachenko versus T.O. since that fight. I haven't
Facts.
seen him that good. I mean, he was good against Josh Taylor, but that wasn't the same fighter.
So Mo, you think Gary Antoine Russell could be Shakur?
He could.
I
He
had never
could.
even thought of that matchup, but I think so. Yeah, for the exact
Okay.
same reasons that Shelton said.
I think it's going.
Someone would have to
him up.
come in and be rough
Which
and
matchup?
rumble with them. You know.
Gary Antoine Russell versus Shakur Stevenson.
Hmm.
I
I
think he
think
should fight
Mason.
his.
I think Mason with some more experience. If we can get about maybe 2 or 3 more years of experience from Mason, he may have a shot. You know,
I agree,
Keyshawn
but they
Davis
got the same
I
probably.
agree too.
manager. That won't
I
ever
agree with that.
happen. He won't ever fight those guys. I promise. Shakur won't ever fight those guys. There's a
So
reason why
why?
he's willing to fight T.O.
Why? Why is that?
Because of what we just said. He can't. This dude can't fight coming
So
forward.
it's flaws in his game. What's they got to do with Shakur?
But
Well,
because
I mean, he
Shakur is
probably
looking
said
for a guy with shorter arms than him and a guy who can't fight coming forward. Why isn't he fighting Richardson Hitchens? Why isn't he fighting Gary Antoine Russell? Why isn't he fighting Matias? On
So you
paper,
think
Matias, he should box Matias' ears off.
facts? He
I
would.
That's a
think I
lick.
think it's
He's
I
the
think
He
it's
not at
more
WBC
140
money.
champion.
though. He not at
I
140
think
yet.
I don't think Shakur ever just sit at 140.
I don't think so
I
either.
think it's one of those Bud Crawford situations where you see a guy who you can cherry pick out the division. It is what it is, but I think Shakur will spend much of his career at 35.
That's a shame.
But I will say this too.
Not a
Shakur
shame.
did
He's
say
a
like,
small guy, man. He can barely even.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean, he just has no competition at 135, though. That's
well,
what I'm
that's true.
saying. Like,
That's true. I mean, his one competition is not going to fight him,
gonna
so
take
it
you
is
a
what
while,
it
man.
is.
And do you know why Tank Davis won't fight him?
It's a style. It's a style gap.
Why?
It's
It's because
styles,
he's
man.
too big and he's too long and he's too good of a boxer for Tank.
correct.
Tank
Maybe.
knows that.
I mean, all
Tank
these
don't want to
guys
push himself
know.
a class so.
All these guys know the guy who can beat him. I think, or will have problems. You know, they all know. Tank knows. T.O. know. They know.
Maybe. Maybe. Hard to tell. Hard
Mhm.
to tell.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson
Marco, is
knew.
this your show, huh?
Blind Faith. I've been saying that for like 2-3 years now.
What you mean? Is this my show? IQ. Shakur beats all 135. Maybe. We got it. It has to happen, people.
And I want to see him versus Hitchens, but they ain't never fight.
No, why do you think that is, though?
Man, come on. Man.
I think. I mean, I think it's
Because they're two tall,
again.
rangy guys who are good boxers. And as
Well,
much as
Richardson
the
hits
world
it.
would say that that's boring, I would love to see that fight because I want to see who's the better
Really?
boxer of the two.
Really?
Yeah.
I think if
That's
Hitchison
wild
had
coming from you.
if he had the pedigree of T.O. at the moment, I think the fight could happen. But I think the problem is that Hitchison, he doesn't have the name and the branding that T.O.
Facts.
has to make it worth it. You know? Yeah, I mean, technically, as a hardcore fan, I would
You what?
I
love to
think he
see that
said.
fight,
Yeah.
but it may not
I mean,
happen.
I
You're
just think
right.
the
It may
Tio
not
fight
happen.
is much easier for Shakur than the
T.O.
Hitchens fight.
And I've been
Wait.
saying,
Which one's
It
easier?
is, but T.O. also is T.O. I think it
Mm.
is as well, but it's some branding around that fight.
exactly. He the 140
There's
pound
more
You
lightweight
can
money.
sell
champion.
that fight.
There's more money in T.O. than there is in Hitchens. Bigger fight.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
And I've been saying like when T.O. when Hitchens was calling out T.O., I was gonna pick Hitchens, bro. Like I think his skills is just better. Like T.O. is a very like athletic guy, but and that could give Hitchens problems. But I'm telling you, Hitchens he I would put him on the level of the skills with Shakur Stevenson or what's his name, Devin Haney, one of them type
T.O.
dudes.
is super athletic, but T.O. is not as
Facts.
good as boxer as Richardson Hitchens.
Facts.
Hitchens is a better boxer than
I
T.O.
don't know about that, man. Tio can box.
T.O. can box. He
He
definitely
can
can.
box. He got
He
good
can box, but
twitch
he can box.
muscles.
He
When he
can,
gets on
but
his
he's
His
not a good boxer
athleticism,
as Hitchens.
his athleticism bails him out when his IQ and shit does not,
my
Yeah,
my
he can
together.
box
daughter
against guys who can't box.
Jackie, my wife grew that out in the garden, so they wanted me to
Hey,
taste it.
baby, how you doing?
I got you can
Shout
eat
out to
I
cucumbers.
Tia.
think,
I'm doing good.
man,
I'm
I
doing
Yeah,
think
good.
that T.O. is
Hey,
super
look, I'm not.
athletic against non-athletic guys.
yeah. She has a little garden. She's been growing like eggplants and fucking cucumbers and tomatoes, all kind of shit. Yeah, it just sucks because we're not in California, so the growing stops in about a month because it gets cold. If we were in Cali or Florida, it could grow all year
Yeah.
round.
Good
Yeah,
soil and shit like that.
I got dragon
It's not. It's
fruit
just
and
the
a lemon
cold.
tree out there.
It's just. I think California is probably the only place where you can grow all year round, right? Because it doesn't get too hot in places like Florida.
The South for sure.
South, but Florida gets too hot, doesn't it, in the summer? Or shit still grows?
I don't know.
Like
I'm not a
Arizona,
farmer.
you can't because it's desert, it's not enough water.
Cali like that too. It be always droughts and stuff, right?
What's that?
It be always droughts and stuff in Cali and stuff.
You be always what?
Nothing, man.
Jackson?
Droughts.
Droughts.
You be fucking don't pronunciate sometimes.
You just
Yeah,
don't listen.
there's droughts in Cali, but in like Arizona, it's
Yeah, I know,
always
it's
fucking
straight desert.
yeah, it's
What's
always like
it's
that.
the soil is why a good place to grow.
Yeah.
Man, even if it's a drought, you can spray
So you
some
eat
water on
eggplants
it.
and cucumbers?
What's that?
You eat eggplants and cucumbers?
Yeah, why not? You trying to
This
do
guy
some
is
gay
Sounds
shit?
about right.
You
This
trying
guy is
to make
wild.
some gay jokes?
You
I mean,
carrots too, huh?
that's on you, Marco. You set the infrastructure for
Wait,
gay
he's the one
jokes.
who asked to like.
I mean, it's a question. I'm just asking.
I love eggplants and cucumbers.
Hey, Marco, word to the wise. I know you're from an older
Yeah.
generation, but I promise you,
Whoa!
you
I do not.
never,
Whoa.
you never want to put anything cucumber shaped anywhere near your face on camera, bro. Don't ever do that again.
Think I give a shit? That's the same mentality. You the pause mentality. I'm the one. It's a cucumber. It's not a dick. And if you're thinking of a dick, that's on you. Good
So
lord.
y'all old
Well,
dudes
look,
made
man.
like
Hey,
saying gay stuff popular. That's on y'all.
you misunderstand me, Marco. Not because it looks gay. I just mean because if I was a mischief maker out there and I was able to get a good screenshot of you doing that, man, there'd be a lot of bad things happening. But I'm
Again,
not that kind of person. But there are some
if
people out
anybody
there.
sees a
I
screenshot
will.
of me eating a cucumber and they start thinking about fellatio, that's on their gay mind, not mine.
Hey man,
Hey, Photoshop is
we
only like $5, man.
we
So
just tell you how the world
I'm
works.
just letting you know. Yeah, I'm looking out for you. It's an evil world we live in. So
That man,
Oh, man, you guys are wilding out.
yeah, you wild, bro. I
Yo, who
never ate
you?
no fucking
You want to eat
eggplant
a
in my life.
pickle, man? Eat a pickle, whatever.
I love pickles. Is that gay too?
No,
That's a lot.
I don't know what that
That's
dude.
crazy.
What did I run
Banana?
into? What y'all talking about,
Bananas
man?
Oh,
too.
this
I
I
nigga,
don't
can't
this
eat.
know.
nigga
I
said
can't
he
eat
eat
Hey,
bananas.
pickles.
Bananas are gay too. Is that?
You
What's
gotta
going
chop
on?
them up. You gotta chop them up.
Nah.
Marco, you're gonna
Oh,
fuck
hey, so
around and end up
who you having
on
this?
Two Tone's soundboard,
Who
bro,
you having
saying
this
shit like that.
Fundora about?
I don't give a shit.
I love you guys for doing it, but I'm rooting for Thurman.
You room for
You
Thurman?
say what?
Yeah, I said I kind of I'm leaning towards like 51%. Like I'm gonna do Marco towards Fundora,
51%.
Well, fellas,
but I'm rooting for
I done made it to the VFW. I will talk to you guys later.
All right.
Good fights tonight. Check
Cheers.
them out.
Cheers.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
Gabrielle Pandora and who else fighting?
Colazo, right?
Yeah, Colazo.
I heard he was good. I never
Palazzo?
like
Not the old
Oscar Colazo.
Palazzo.
Yeah, that one, Marco.
He's fighting?
Yeah.
What?
Championship fight. Yep.
No, he's not.
This guy.
He's a
This
title
guy's
holder.
soft.
What you mean?
I'm gonna take a
This
look
guy.
at my boxing app. Hold on.
Strawweight.
Yeah, you ain't know.
Oh
He
no,
came
I'm
back.
thinking of somebody else. Not Oscar. I was thinking of the guy who gave Hatton a tough fight. The guy who gave what the hell is his
Yeah,
name?
I forgot his name, though. I know you're talking about.
Puerto Rican dude from
Yeah,
New
this
York.
guy's young.
Oscar.
This guy's also
Oscar
Puerto
Colazo.
Rican. He might be related to him. Shit.
Yeah, but I
Wait,
never
did
seen him fight before. I'm
Luis
like checking him
Collazo,
out.
maybe?
Yeah. I think
yeah,
that's
that
it.
was Luis Colazo against
Yeah,
Jason
Luis
Basin.
Collazo. That's what I'm thinking of. He's
This
44.
is Oscar Colazo.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
nephew.
Luis had so many close fights where he got fucked.
Yeah. He was kind of a bit of a journeyman, wasn't
No, he just, I guess so. I mean, his
he? I
first
think double
loss.
digits loss is a journeyman in my opinion.
I mean,
Like Roy,
Ray Robinson has doubled.
cause that's different. It's context with that. Like Roy Jones. I wouldn't say he obviously not no fucking journeyman. He just fought later than he was supposed to.
If Thurman make it to the ring, we're gonna see the skill, timing, and IQ difference between guys, man. The
And
gap is
I can't wait.
Collazo
Can't wait to
fought
see Fundora fall like a
Pete
tree.
Hatton, Shane Mosley, Andre Berto. He fought a lot of Victor Ortiz. He beat Ortiz. Amir Khan,
But he was kind of
Thurman.
trash, in my
He
opinion.
fought like all the big
He
names of
fought
his
Keith
era.
Thurman.
Yeah, Thurman beat him.
Obviously.
man. Amir Khan fought everybody, man. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Amir Khan fought everybody.
And let me can I do a fantasy matchup real quick?
Yeah.
Andre Berto versus Adrian Broner.
That's
Who
a
wins?
fantasy matchup.
Yeah.
More
not?
Broner talk. You got to
That's the
stop.
one. Who you think will win?
What at what weight class?
47.
Broner.
This Berto will win that
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, because Adrian Broner wasn't a welterweight at his athletic peak.
No, it
So
wasn't.
I would say Berto win
They
that
like
fight
damn near
easily.
similar body wise though. Like they both like stocky short dudes.
Yeah, it's just that I don't think that
Did we talk about that?
Broner had the confidence to be a welterweight. Once he found that guys were thumping up there who could punch, who could move, who was quick,
He didn't have
I
the
think it
size.
overwhelmed him. Huh?
He didn't have the size.
Yeah, he didn't have the size.
He's
He
small.
was too small.
Yeah, little man.
So I would say Berto win that fight convincingly,
Yeah, I
even
got
though I
Berto.
can't stand both of them. Well, I mean, more like Berto. I mean, Berto wasn't really good to me.
Burn versus anybody. But,
He was
we
stiff,
can move
Jackie,
past
but he
it.
also had really explosive combinations and shit, Berto.
And he had I can't say decent heart, man. It's give
Didn't
or
his
take,
eyes get
man.
shut?
Huh?
Who shut his eyes?
I think
Huh?
Ortiz, right? Victor Ortiz, one of them
Yeah, I think it might have
Ortizes.
been him.
Let me do this video I made here. How long is it? There's a video of okay, this is a good one. This is him and Victor Ortiz fight.
I knew you were gonna post this.
Well, that's
man.
the only one. That's the only one to play,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you see
These
it.
these dudes was old and out of it.
Let's peep it.
One of the most explosive welterweight fights in history. 2011, Victor Ortiz bum rushes Andre Berto from the opening bell, feverishly going after Berto like a Gambino family enforcer collecting gambling debt. Andre finally lands a stunner that resets Victor like a Windows 95 reboot. But Ortiz instantly responds, landing a cinder block that makes Berto's knees weak like SWV. He follows up with a barrage that drops Andre like he's taking cover from a Pyru drive-by. The Florida native gets up, but Ortiz continues battering Berto like a chicken finger, landing a mallet that forces Andre to hold like they're ballroom dancing. The two warriors then go back and forth like Aaliyah exchanging bombs. In a thrilling momentum shift, Berto then detonates a counter that ejects Victor to the ground like he was tossed off the back of a Ducati. But Ortiz bravely rises up and frantically attacks like he was bit by the Walking Dead. In another pendulum shift, Berto channels his inner Cesar Millan, taming the charging Kansas City Pitbull by calmly landing precise counters. He then sets Victor up like Donnie Brasco as Ortiz walks into an atom bomb that knocks the morning dew off Ortiz's cabbage, dropping him. Victor continues barreling forward like Frankenstein, but Andre continues pinging him up with sharp counters before disappearing like David Copperfield. In another amazing momentum shift, Ortiz lands a counter that stumbles Berto back like he attempted a trust fall in an empty room. But the Winter Haven native valiantly gets up and starts wielding axes like a lumberjack. But Ortiz absorbs them better than Charmin and launches his own assault on the gassed-out Berto. In a fight with more swings than a playground, Andre miraculously gets his second wind and starts tapping Ortiz up like he's drilling for oil in Saudi. The two continue taking turns launching missiles like they're playing Battleship. Andre then rises to the top during these exchanges, landing shots cleaner than Irish Spring. But this World War III has dropped Berto's fuel gauge to empty, and the dynamic of the fight again swings like Spider-Man, while Ortiz pounces, pinning Berto on the ropes like a pair of wet socks, as he pieces him up like a Kit Kat bar. The two go out in a blaze of glory, both firing away like they're at the OK Corral. However, Victor ends the fight looking fresh as an Instacart delivery, which plays a factor in the judges finally awarding Ortiz the UD victory at the end.
Yeah, Broner would be both of them. Easy.
Nah, Berto
Was not a good welterweight.
Easy.
Berto was pretty explosive, man.
He'd probably stop both of them. Easy.
Yes, Jackie, he's Haitian. Well, he's from Florida, but his family's from Haiti. His dad was a wrestler, a pro
Yeah,
wrestler.
a lot of them, hey, Marco, I'm starting to think you're a Pyru or something, man. Like,
yo, man, I don't.
You're a Pyru, man. Every video you shouting out the blood.
All I know is I like wearing red. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, don't go to Los Angeles anytime soon.
Man, I'll slap everybody in Los Angeles.
Hey, I'm not from there. So.
I'll slap
I
the
look at
shot.
both feet, so
I'll rob everybody in Indiana. Easy.
Hey, that was one of the best.
you ain't never been to Gary, have you?
Yeah, exactly. You gonna get
Gary.
shot till he caught.
Is that where Michael Jackson's?
Caught on fire.
Is that where Michael Jackson's family's from?
Yeah, Gary is rough, buddy.
I hate that's all they known for. That's crazy.
Rough.
What up?
Gary is rough.
Uh-oh. What's up, Mac?
Not much, but I think
Yeah.
I should on Andre Berto.
What about Andrew Berto?
Andre Berto's a great fighter. A great fighter, Marco.
Bradley would be Berto for sure.
Who? Who to be Berto?
Are you putting on for the white guys?
No. Who did you say would beat Berto?
Oh, Bradley. Tim Bradley.
Oh, don't know about that. Because
That would have been a good fight. They never fought.
Who was that?
Berto and Bradley.
Berto and Bradley. Tim Bradley would have smoked him.
Yeah.
Nah. Bradley has no power.
What?
He would have smoked him, man.
Berto had power too?
He had more power than Bradley.
Get the fuck out of here.
You get the fuck
Bradley
out of
would
here.
have. Berto was terrible, man. No offense, but Berto was good, man.
Nah, he wasn't terrible. He was a former world champion.
Bradley is way smarter. And
multiple things.
Man, but someday we're gonna say Riley was a former world champion.
No, like, come on, you're looking at the fucking Andy's career where he fought Floyd Mayweather.
Marco, you could have been a champion.
Like, he fought at the end of his career, Floyd Mayweather and Sean Porter and things like that. So, but the ones at the start, 2008, 2009, 2010, when he's going through there, he's like,
Mick.
Yes.
Besides Ricky Burns, who's your favorite fighter? Give me your top 3 favorite of all time.
All time?
Yeah.
We love this question.
Oh,
you know what? If it's Ricky Burns, say Ricky Burns. But
wouldn't it be? It would be all time. Lomachenko. Rigondeaux.
Rigondeaux?
Rigondeaux, right?
Okay. I didn't expect that.
See, I used to chop and change between Floyd and I would look at. I like Inoue as well.
So you don't like any of the old school guys, huh? You don't like any. I thought you'd throw in some 50s guys, 70s guys, something.
Yeah, Marco, come on.
Nah, not really, Marco. Nah, before my time.
Come on, Marco.
So, for me, the guys that were there came for, tried to fight everybody in the division, went for world titles quickly, tried to unify, move up weights. That was for me. I like watching Floyd. I like watching Morales. I like watching Marquez. But I like you're second. I've never been a great fan of British fighters, to be honest.
Okay, and who do you think are the top 3 greatest fighters of all time? Not your favorite, but the greatest.
Not
greatest. Probably.
Matter of fact, let's do that across the panel. But you first, Mick.
Mayweather. Oh God, I change all the time, Marco. It just depends what I've been watching and.
Spit it out, you Scott.
Damn.
He said Floyd number 1.
Honest, if I was being absolutely honest, it'd probably be Sweet Pea, Floyd, and probably Ricky Burns.
Oh, Jesus Christ! The greatest of all time is Ricky Burns. Top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marco.
All right.
Marco, who's the greatest fighter of this generation?
I can't deal with you. All right, Yayan, who are your top 3 of all time?
Top 3 of all time.
Greatest, not your favorite, but the greatest.
Okay, greatest. Floyd, Money Mayweather.
Yeah, I know who he is.
I'm stuck between Sugar Ray Robinson and Sugar Ray Leonard.
Well, you got 3, so you could do both of them.
No, I'm not doing both.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Ray Robinson.
Okay, third.
Terrence Bud Crawford.
Alan, excuse me. Top 3 greatest of all time.
Top 3 all time for me. My personal top 3 is Ali, Hagler, and
I forgot Hagler.
I'm going to go ahead and say probably I'm going to say Sweet Pea, man. Those are my top 3.
Okay. Mo?
Roy Jones, Sweet Pea, one of them. Toss up. I don't know.
Mosif, who you got?
Let's say Robinson, Duran, and Ali.
Okay.
I like
And
that.
what do we got next? CT's
CT.
finest.
Sugar Ray, Roy, and Lennox Lewis.
Which Sugar Ray?
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Leonard, Roy, and
your
who?
last one?
Lennox Lewis.
Okay, not bad.
Mine is obviously Roy, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah,
Now the
Roy.
third one is where it gets tricky. Greatest of all time. Like part of me wants to put Jack Johnson there, but the arrow was so primitive. It's
Fuck off,
either
Marco.
Johnson or maybe Hagler.
You're dying to stick Harry Grave
Can I
in
do
there.
favorite
Eh?
real quick?
No, well, Willie Pep there's an argument for him to be up there. What'd you say, Yan?
I say, can I do favorite real quick?
Yeah.
Number one, Adrian Broner.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah,
Number 2, the problem.
Number 3, the Can Man.
Exactly. No, but look, Adrian Broner. I'm always have Floyd.
How embarrassed were you watching him be all drunk on the fucking camera?
I wasn't proud of it. I don't agree with
I have no
everything
embarrassment for
somebody
him there,
does.
Marco. Who's at fault for that though, Marco? I didn't blame Adrian Broner for that.
I say Hagler.
I didn't blame Adrian Broner for that.
Okay, Marco. Marco, check this out. New information has come to life, dude. New information has come to light. Apparently, what I thought was the case was that, this was like an interview. They set it up properly. They called, they called Broner. All apparently, what happened was
I heard
Broner just happened to be in the casino.
Mm-hmm.
Cam was like, "Hey, that'd be funny. Just get him on the show."
Yeah.
And then he brought him in. So, having said that, I feel like shooting Broner some bail after that because it almost feels like he was kind of taking advantage of.
It's like Cam should have been like, this guy's drunk. Maybe this isn't the right time to do this.
So then he also says after that, he says, once he kicks him out, he goes, fucking junkie, I've got to, I only used you for content.
Well, he said, he put a post out, Mick, and he said, I was just frustrated. That's why I said that. He kind of...
There's a still a video going about him saying that.
Clarissa said. She said,
I think
he did. I think
that's
he did
a workplace. Why would you own a business, Marco? Would you take anybody that was drunk and on drugs into your workplace?
No, I just said that. I said, yeah, you probably shouldn't have put him on when he was drunk.
We don't know.
So he felt that much for that woman and his colleagues and things like that. That he's taking a drunk and a drug addict who was high out of a casino through what you walk through to get in there. So only 2 seconds of it to put him in that situation, and then say he got the content out of him, called him a junkie. No, as an employer, he's got to be responsible for that, and he's taking no responsibility.
No, I just said that. You're right.
Cam is a straight up coward for that, man.
I mean, it worked.
I agree.
There's no.
It worked. It went viral.
You
I
can't
wouldn't
clean
say
that up, man.
I wouldn't say he's a coward.
He's a coward, man. He's a 50-year-old man, and he was looking to expose this kid, man.
Was he?
Yeah, he was looking at.
So you guys think that he saw he was drunk and knew something crazy would happen, so he put him on?
Absolutely.
Shouldn't he have known that he was drunk? Like I don't get. I don't know. Shouldn't he have known? Like you just don't come up to a guy and like, yo, come in for an interview. Shouldn't he should have known that he was like kind of intoxicated?
Well, Cam said I could tell he was drunk, but he wasn't. He was coherent. He wasn't slurring. Like Cam made it seem like he knew he was drunk, but he didn't think it was that bad.
You can't, as a professional, you can't bring a drunk person on your podcast. Like you can't do that. That's unprofessional.
Absolutely. No, you guys are all right. You guys are totally right.
That was a coward move, man.
Yeah, I feel like Cam set him up. I feel Cam set him up.
He did that. That's fucked up.
I don't think he set him up, but he took advantage of the situation. I don't think he went in because you've got to walk through that casino to get to the studio. So he didn't go into a casino and pull Broner out. He bumped into him and then thought to himself, "Oh, I can make something of this," rather than being in the situation of, "Oh, Adrian, why didn't you come down? You're drunk already," and then set him up as such.
When I mean set up, I don't mean set up or you trying to get Broner in trouble. I mean set up far as he know Broner's gonna say something viral probably because you know how Broner is, and he figured he's gonna get something crazy out of him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean set up. He was like.
He would have said something crazy.
Here's what made me a little bit more upset too, because So first off, they released the footage of him paying him and allegedly taking care of him. That was a clout chase move. First off,
yeah, I agree. I agree.
So to me, that was overall a cowardly move, man. And if their girl wanted to, she has a sexual assault, a sexual harassment charge on her hands from the
What?
show. Yes,
Oh,
from the
yeah,
show.
I agree.
absolutely.
I
Wait a
agree.
second.
Absolutely.
Wait. Please explain how him saying you're hot is a sexual harassment charge.
That's how it
So
works now, Marco.
I can explain that to you, so Marco,
okay.
yeah.
Well, let me let the American attorney explain because we don't know what
All
you're
right,
I'm not
explaining.
an attorney. I'm not an attorney. But anyone that
Aren't you about to be?
it was, give me
Aren't you
2
about to
years.
be an attorney?
No, so it was intentional and forcible in terms of how he was trying to get her attention the entire interview. But not only that, the employer put her in a dangerous situation
Correct.
strategically to be in that situation from this
See,
drunk guy.
I gotta be
So for
honest,
me,
man. This is a little overboard. Like how things have, and let me finish. How things have shifted. That's out of control. Like that's
So,
not a fucking harassment. Like yeah, it's
so,
not the smartest thing to do, but words are words. He wasn't even that bad with her.
so the
This
it
problem
doesn't
with
country,
matter
Brandon,
this
how,
woke
Marco.
shit. Hold on. This woke shit is shifting out of
this
control.
isn't
No,
woke
it's
shit,
not the.
Marco.
It's not
This isn't
woke,
woke
man.
shit.
You
She's,
gotta understand. She. That was the place
she's
of
an employee.
employment, man. That's
No,
the
She's
I
an
place of
understand
employee.
that,
employment.
but a lawsuit?
Of course,
Of course,
because
that's just.
no
Can I
woman
explain
should
this
be,
whole thing
no
here?
woman should deal
Do you
with
know how
that
serious this
at their
can get, Marco, with
workplace of
that?
employment ever, man.
So see with that there, what he done there, he should have known she's got a duty care of that employee, yeah, which he completely disregarded. He put female employees at risk by bringing a drunk man in and on
They have
drugs.
security there. They have
But
people there. It's not like he's going to attack
Yeah.
her.
he's no the full owner though, Marco. There's people
Can
above
I
him.
comment on it?
Go
So
ahead.
can I finish? So
Yeah.
that there's still constructive dismissal that comes in the back of that. Because she might not be able to go back to her work because it's something the employer done, yeah. So he can get hundreds of thousands for that, millions.
And that's
But that
bullshit. And maybe he can, Mick. Maybe you're
and then
right. But I think that
they put
that's
the footage
bullshit.
out. Then they
Are
That's
you
put the
talking?
footage.
You talking about the Cameron, the interview thing with the
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Cameron?
mm-hmm.
And she
Yeah.
then
My
they put
my
the
my my
footage out.
my take on
About
it is
being
this.
sexual harassed. Yeah.
My take on it is this. Cameron knew what he was getting into. He knew the guy was intoxicated.
That's what Alan just said.
So
Yeah.
so here's the reality. We live in an age where everyone is trying to make content and the social media and all that clip farming and all that crap
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
dictates the decisions that people make, right? So we know that Cameron is obviously to be a successful content creator or whatever he does, you got to be putting out things that are alarming and blah blah blah. He knew Adrian Bronner was intoxicated. So him knowing that, I don't care. Why would you put him on the show if you know that the dude is intoxicated? Well, to me, it was all a part of the plan. So, and everyone knows Adrian Bronner has a nasty mouth. Everyone knows this. This is not something new. We know his mouth can be out of hand, and it's just what it is. And the girl, I mean, I actually thought it was going to be entertaining to a degree because I just thought, oh, that's just AB being AB. I'm not an AB fan, but the one thing I do know about AB, he's real slick with his mouth. He say stupid stuff. He
But
say things that sometimes are funny. So
it
it's
was
like,
it was
go
funny.
ahead.
Like it was funny because like the second, that's how you could tell he was drunk and how he's the kind of an avoider personality wise. The second Cam brings up Floyd, you saw AB you saw the pain in his eyes about he didn't want to talk about it. So he starts being like stat, ooh, and then Cam called him out. He's like, I think you divert every time I ask you something you don't want to talk about. You saw him do that.
Yeah.
But it was there to talk about Crawford though. If you watch the whole thing, but forget EB at all. What he done. So if you're a manager, if he's a manager and in a business and an employee, Marco, he should step in at that. Yeah, he should step in at the first chance to stop that. He brought that danger
Well,
into the business.
Jackie, you know this. You're a female. Like she's smiling, but that doesn't mean she wasn't uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Now I don't think it's a lawsuit uncomfortable.
No, she said she was uncomfortable.
Like some
Yeah, of
people,
course she's
even
gonna say
women do that a lot. Men do it too. Some men, but like they smile out of being
When she
uncomfortable.
was out the hangy.
It was uncomfortable. All of us watching
I
are like,
agree with that,
Jesus,
but
like when
of
you gonna
course she gonna
stop?
say that just to be on camera side.
Even
Of
if
course
she
gonna say
wasn't
that.
uncomfortable, the employer still put her at, well, her manager as such or whoever it is in the workplace that's above her has put her in danger and
That's
put
what I'm
her
saying.
and they brought into that business. So they also put him being drunk and obviously on drugs as well. Why would anybody do that? People see it's only a podcast. But if
Yeah,
that was
you could put him in, Mamoon. We'll watch him. Let's see what she said. If that was considered harassment, then I have. That's what I'm saying. But look, it might be considered legally, right? But I think that's a problem. I think that's just going too far with this.
I agree.
There's a difference between being sexually harassed and sexually harassed at work.
Like I was watching the
different
movie.
definitions.
I was watching the movie Boomerang. You guys remember that movie?
Mhm.
So there's a scene in Boomerang where Martin Lawrence first meets, I believe it was Halle Berry, right? First they're introduced at a party, and then she's like, "Oh, this is blah blah blah. You know, this is so and so." And then as Halle Berry's walking by, Martin's like, he goes, "Oof, you hot girl." And that the way he did it, that today would be considered harassment.
Yeah.
And then nobody gave a fuck.
I mean, if you did that in a pub or something in your own time, aye, that's like it's no fine, but there's a different definition when you're in your workplace and somebody brings that danger to you, yeah.
I mean, AB doesn't work there, man. That's another thing. He doesn't work there. He's a guest.
But she does, and
But
it's a
she
lawsuit.
does, it's her
They're saying
place to
that
work.
she could go to sue. You know,
She can go for constructive
what's it
dismissal.
called? Right,
She
she
can
can
go
go and
sexual
sue
harassment,
her employer,
constructive dismissal.
who's Cam, and say, "Look, you put me in danger by bringing on somebody that was drunk. He made me uncomfortable. He was sexually harassing me." And she could literally sue and get money for that.
I'm okay. I'm with you on that. Okay, that's totally fine. That's why I said Cam knew what he was doing. Why would you bring someone intoxicated on your show?
Well, he didn't know
that.
He didn't know that Broner would harass the only female host. Hold on. He didn't know that it would go to the female. Like he knew that he might say something stupid, but I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he wasn't thinking, "Oh, he's gonna, harass my co-host."
Who's going to harass?
I'm just saying when someone is intoxicated, you don't know what they're going to do. So why put them in that situation? That's what I'm saying.
I'm with you. And I'm not so sure he did it out of clout, like you guys think, but he could have. I think so. He very well could have.
I'm not defending my brother say, but the biggest issue I've got is they put that footage out, and then he's actually agreed that he's harassed her. She's been harassed, but like that can go into millions for constructive dismissal. See, if I was her, I would have went back to him. I wouldn't have went back in there the next day.
Fun truck. That's a very grapey comment, Fun Truck. You sell grapes?
No,
I'm just playing.
Okay, oh, come on,
now. You be saying a lot of things that.
That's like no means no, no means yes. That's what that's. I'm just playing.
There's a massive thing here, like we're on here, Marco. We're no employees here, right? We are on the panel talking. That's completely different to what happened there. If somebody comes in and says, "Oh, Marco, you're a baldy cunt," and you could take offence to it, that's fine, because there's no an employer, there's nothing like that.
Are you guys like super woke in Scotland?
Yeah, I believe in workers' rights,
But are you super like? So is it like a woke culture there? Would you say?
No. You just would want people to be treated normally, yeah, at the workplace. Why should she go to her work? If that was your wife, Marco.
Like I look at it like that. Like if that was my daughter, right? I wouldn't get that upset because I don't think it was that bad. I wouldn't like it, and I probably would have, but I wouldn't have been really upset because I didn't feel like there was a violation there. I felt like there was a bit of an annoyance, but not a violation.
But you're looking at it as something that's happening on a podcast or something that's happening in a place of work. So if your daughter came home every day, so that's
well, if that's happening every day at work, then it's a problem. It's dangerous conditions. But once, you know what I mean?
Once is enough, Mark. But how many other times did you take him in there drunk?
No, yeah, I mean, and maybe he learned. Maybe this is a learning moment for Cam. He's like, I can't bring in drunk people. What?
And this is what I'm saying, because like I think Clarissa said this the other day. Like, I think Cameron did do that on purpose because he said they cut up a lot of clips and didn't put a lot of stuff out. So why did you put the clip of you calling him a junkie and all that stuff out? What is that for?
Well, he said you guys should watch his post. He just
see that.
He's like, I was frustrated, and that is my boy.
I don't buy that one bit, man. If you really care about somebody, you wouldn't have put the episode out anyway.
Well, he put it out for the clicks. So, but there's a difference. Hold on, though, guys. There's a difference between setting it up and then just using it because you already have it. So, well, might as well use it as content as opposed to let me get this content. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
There's three different things at play here.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
I think there's three different things that set the stages here that make it completely. What I think Broder done, I don't think it was right, but as I agree, I don't think it was anything.
I'll be right back, guys. Keep it going.
in and over the top as a person as such. But then then you have what Cam put out by saying I call him a junkie and did all that. That wasn't needed. But Broner's not the employee, so I forget him Broner completely. Broner said it wrong. But the person it felt wrong was the woman, but only that was brought in by by Cam. So I don't think Cam's done it. I think streetwise, Cam's done shitty to Broner as a person and things like that. I feel as you say, yeah, and if he loved them and things like that, he wouldn't have put that out. But then again, he sees that other woman's sister, it treats her like a sister, and then you bring somebody like that and who are going through huge troubles into a workplace, and I think for me, I've separated them. I think Cameron's order bringing Broner in. I think, but Broner said it's wrong. He could have sorted up an apology and stood outside or something. But then, for what happened to that woman, is such where it could go, and if she wanted to, if I was her, I would have went back to my work the next day. I'd have taken her for every penny, everything.
Yeah, I mean, for me, man, is this still the AB and Cameron situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, like I said, I still believe it is it meet the element of sexual assault, straight from clear distress. Like if you watch how Stat Baby, I guess that's her name, if you watched her body language as he was saying this in the place of employment, that clearly meet the element of distress. She was uncomfortable, although she did smile and try to laugh it off. She was under distress. He continued to say different things to get her attention. And after maybe the eighth, ninth, or maybe even the 10th assault, the show finally decided, hey, we had enough. We're going to go ahead and get him off the set. Now, we may say, hey, this cancel culture or this soft culture or whatever it may be, but the bottom line is this: no woman, no man, no one should have to deal with that in their place of employment. Yeah, it may seem soft or whatever we may think, but at the end of the day, that was her place of employment. She should feel safe, she should feel comfortable, and this drunk alcoholic or whatever illness he has, he's on the show, allowed by the boss or the owner of the show, knowingly that he was in that situation, and he did that. To me, if she wanted to, she could light them up, and I think she should. I
Oh,
think
she would
she
get a
should.
ban.
I
She
think
gets
she
constructive dismissal and
she'll get
indirection.
blackballed for sure. She'll get
Yeah,
blackballed,
she
but
definitely would.
Who got blue
at the
balls?
end of the day, she need. I mean,
Damn, what the fuck?
she should do it.
Somebody said something about blue balls. I don't know what's going on.
No,
Cam's
no,
an
no,
asshole
no.
for doing this.
Come on, CJ, you out. But look, Marco, this is what I'm saying. How it's not.
CJ,
It's not the same team.
CJ, check it out. This is coming for you,
but
big
at
boy.
the end of the day,
This is coming for you. I'm gonna cover the
Man, hey man, come on now. You got a weird history with that, Marco.
weird history with what?
Yeah, showing address.
I know. That's why I covered it. I covered the label.
Hey man, but look, I just want to say, man, like Marco, it's the same thing in my opinion, because it's like if he didn't bring him on the show to do that, but me personally, I think if you really care about, like he was trying to make it seem like he cared about Adrian Broner, if you really do that, you wouldn't put it out at all, in my opinion.
Nah.
It's like,
well, maybe.
so?
How do you know that he didn't talk to Broner? He probably didn't. Yeah,
he
that's
just
a
said,
touchy
I'm not
one.
fucking talking to him. We all seen that.
No, but after he cooled off, maybe he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna
You know?
release that. Do you care?" Maybe Broner's like to me, if maybe
Broner
this is
was
maybe
not-
what I would do. I would hit up Broner and I'd hit up my co-host and say, "Hey, do you guys mind if I release this? Because if it's uncomfortable for you, I won't. But if it isn't, it's great ratings." I just be honest.
The clips were released before
Yeah,
the
come on.
thingy was showed there, because it isn't a live show.
Like I release my episodes of Yayan talking about Broner embarrassingly. You know what I'm saying? I released those.
What?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't realize that was a joke.
Yeah, but yeah, and we're still not defending what we're still not
No, I'm
defending.
not
Bruno
defending
either.
nothing. I think what he did was wrong. Like, but
But I
we're
think
just talking about the camera on part two.
yeah, I think he released it because he wanted to showcase the
him
image of
stepping
him
in.
standing up for her, but really he was clout chasing. That's why it was
That's
clear.
a very insightful observation, Alan. I think you have a lot of good points there. Yeah.
And do you know what's funny
think
about
that's
that is, see
100%
every
true.
clip it's there, there's nobody that mentions
He was
that
showing
how
like he's a stand-up guy, but like
Aye.
Exactly.
And
when he
Exactly.
pulled out that money from that bag, I
he
thought the
brought
same thing, Alan. I'm like, what the fuck are you
he
It
doing?
brought
was
the problem
cringe,
there.
man. It was cringe.
It was like, what are you
But
doing?
Like that's what I'm saying. Them dudes, like them dipset dudes, they just think they cooler than what they is.
And it's like you're doing a
But your
legal
grown-up does
business.
as
Why are you
well.
trying to act like you're a drug dealer pulling cash out of a bag? We know
Exactly.
it's
Exactly.
ridiculous.
He ain't sold drugs in probably ever.
You don't think the IRS is looking at that?
I know. I was thinking that too. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I didn't get that either. And that bag was so. I got it. You know what? That bag deserves a definite.
I don't know.
Oh, you think he gave
big
the
on them.
LeBron purse
Marco,
video?
do you plan on having a meet and greet? What you mean exactly, Jackie?
Oh my god, you don't know nothing, man.
No, I mean like when, where, like what? I don't know what she's like. Shut up. Fucking
Hey
Marco's
man, you don't know nothing, man.
Oh, you leave my employee alone. Right? You stop shouting and abusing my employee, Marco.
You ever been to America before, Mick?
Aye. Yeah.
How many times?
2.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't missing nothing.
Did you ever come for fights or?
No, I've not been for fights, no, but I've been holidays there, Boston and things like that. But as I was younger,
Never been in New York?
no, fucking dirty.
Lame ass city.
Yeah, I would have a gathering for all the community members, but getting everybody out to New York won't be easy. So.
No, it's fucking dirty.
Come to
there as
Indiana,
well.
what you mean? Everybody meet up in Indiana.
Man, ain't nobody going to Indiana. None of us.
Get everybody to come to Connecticut.
Nah, I'm getting the fuck out of Connecticut. You come to New York, CT. You could drive in like 40 minutes. You're good.
Yeah.
We're getting the fuck. We're actually going to this. There's like a San Gennaro festival in Westchester. We're going to go to that tonight in I forget which town in Westchester.
I would come to New York though, for sure. It
Sure.
depends on where we're going though.
NYC, Marco. If you guys come to NYC, well, we could do something. For sure. I still got my business too. We could always meet there. I got it for now. I don't want to have it too much longer. I don't think, but
yeah, we should set something up for next spring or summer or something.
Yeah, I'm down for spring, for like April or May. May maybe. I'm down. We could do something.
Yeah, man. Can I bring some sparring gear?
I will fuck you up.
No, I'm getting it. No, Mo. But I'm getting in the ring with you and Mo.
Mo would whoop your ass.
You're right, Marco. You'll not have that business much longer if you're sparring, because I will fuck you up.
Yeah, I got Mick beating you.
Mick, you have one fight where you got put to sleep like a Tempur-Pedic, so get the fuck out of here.
You kid when you were a fighter and you've not got a box right.
Oh, and then I'm definitely getting in the ring with Caesar.
Hey Mick, I see how you shit on me on TBV, and
yeah,
it's funny, but the problem is the majority of them don't know that you're like cool with us, so it just looks like you're just shitting on me.
But when?
When I was on there recently, you said something. You were like, "Oh, Marco doesn't even have a box right." You said something like, "You're fucking around," but I was thinking like, I thought it was funny. Then I realized, but wait, everybody seeing that doesn't know that you know me. They just think you're shitting on me.
It was on. I was at the time where I was getting you bad for fucking having a Canelo card, and told Tony wasn't part of the code anymore. He's just one tone, because he's shot in the Black Fighter.
You got family in New York? Blind Faith. Well, all right. What part? Yeah, man, we're trying to fucking move. I want to move. I want to fucking move.
Damn, you hated that bad, Marco? Damn.
I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. I gotta get the fuck. I was in White Plains last night. I'd rather do that than this shit.
You're a big city guy, then.
Yeah, man. I didn't think I'd miss it this much. Like, the only good thing about here, I will say, is the cost of living is cheaper. That's a good thing.
You don't like the more peaceful environment?
Nah.
Yeah, he like that ruckus. You know what I'm saying?
I like the ruckus, but you have to understand. I lived in a part of Brooklyn where it's not like Manhattan. Like when you think of Times Square, like I grew up in an area like that too. But even where I grew up in Hell's Kitchen, I was all the way down by the river on the west side. It was relatively quiet. Like you go up one block and then it's packed. So like you can live in the city and not be in the middle of tons and tons of people. You know what I mean? That's a misconception.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The area where my aunt live in Queens is real quiet.
Quiet, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that the best of both worlds. But if you want to walk 5 blocks, you can go to some busy shit.
But I would say too. I think you've just been there like majority of our life. I thought the same thing. Like when I moved from like the the hood areas, I thought I was gonna miss it, but I really don't. But I guess you just been there longer.
It's not, but I don't miss the hood. I miss the city. There's a difference.
Well, it's like the more like it's not necessarily the hood. It's just the environment, basically.
So you're getting feedback.
I hate fucking cities. Honestly, I would
Yeah,
never
That's the
man.
thing too. I never been to a big city.
You and Ryan,
Besides Chicago.
don't get along great. You're both country boys.
No,
Hey, where's
Chicago.
Nick? Where's Nick from? Nick from the UK?
Scotland.
Oh, Scotland. Oh, okay.
I'm not really I'm not in the country either. I'm in right in the middle, but like Glasgow's like, so you would say your favourite city. Glasgow's about 20 minutes, half an hour for me in a car, and Edinburgh's about 20 minutes, half an hour for me in a car. Well, I'm not right outside the city, but I'm not. Oh, fuck that. I hate the city. They're not exactly huge, busy places like New York and London. Ah, fuck that. I've worked all the world cities.
Yeah, see, I'm the other way, Franklin. I actually like sitting in a train, not driving, not fucking thinking, just be on my phone, relax. I don't like driving.
And this is my thing too. You said you're scared to drive. That's crazy. But look,
I said what?
You said you were scared to drive.
No, I'm not scared to drive. When I drive, I get a little like I'm not comfortable. I'm not fully comfortable driving. I'm fine. Like I've driven. I drove from fucking Arizona to California. Like I can do it, and I've done it. But I'm not super confident or relaxed doing it. I prefer to not have to worry about driving. I'd rather just be driven, sit, chill.
My thing is too.
And finding parking is such a fucking in the city. It's so fucking annoying.
Yo, parking in New York is ridiculous. Yo, I hate it though.
That's why I'd much rather hop on a train. Yeah, and the trains are 24 hours. Like it's so much easier. I'm telling you.
This too. How many cities, like big cities, would you say is in America?
Oh my God.
You said how many? What?
The biggest city by far is New York. Then you got L.A. But that's not Houston, Chicago,
maybe Detroit.
Dallas is pretty big.
Detroit, Seattle. That's definitely a city. I've been there.
Seattle.
Boston for sure. Boston. What else? With Florida, right? Miami. Miami's a city. The parts of Miami.
It's only a handful.
10 maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
No, 10 cities in America. Did you say San Diego is a city, Marco?
Yeah, go ahead. Mamoon, put it on the glass. What? San Francisco, that's right. Thank you, CJ. Yeah, so you guys there? Oh.
Yeah. You look like a dude from like North Dakota. That's crazy.
Yo, CJ, this one's almost totally cleared up. Now I got to do this one.
Feeling better, Marco?
I'm feeling better. I'm getting off that nose spray I was telling him. So I got to do one nostril at a time because.
Yeah, I told you, man. This thing, I told you I had this almost a month, man. I'm just feeling 100%.
But you didn't get hooked on the nose spray. That's what I'm
saying.
Yeah. Nose spray, like it causes repeated swelling, and you got to just not use it for a few days. Then it goes away. So yeah, so like I had to do one nostril at a time because if you stop using it fully, both your shits are just like you can't breathe out your nose at all.
America has 351 cities.
Say what?
351 cities.
Yeah, but big cities we're talking about. We're talking about like what are considered big cities. Like, South Bend's probably there's a city there, but it's not a big city.
It's only like about 100,000 people.
Right, so it's not a big city.
Right.
But your wee cities are still bigger than my big cities.
You guys want to watch Mamoon spar?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and real quick, what's up with Notre Dame, man? Y'all struggling, man.
We'll get it next year.
He said.
All right, let's watch Young. This is Young Mamoon. Hard sparring, he says. Let's see. Mamoon is that one, I think. Yeah, Mamoon's the one on the left. Slightly darker skin. Bengali. Look at him. Look at him. Gangster. Bengali.
He said, look at him.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's ready.
Damn, they fighting in the dungeon. Oh, shit.
That's what gyms are like, man. Mamoon's a tough
I know. Marvin Hagler worked out.
Mamoon, how tall are you? What, about 5'6", 7"?
Mamoon like 6 foot.
No, he's about 5'6", but he's only 15, so.
Yeah.
All right, so he's starting southpaw, so I like that. He's already listening to me. Okay. Oh, so it looks like he's fighting a classic Mexican kind of style fighter. Okay, now they're going kind of light. Mamoon's getting touched a little too much though. You're letting this guy. Oh, there you go. Popped him. See what Mamoon just did? Got his respect. The guy clipped him, so he hit him again. So nah, chill. That's a respect punch right
I
there.
can tell right now, Mamoon way better than this guy.
I can't tell just yet, but you're probably right. But I guess a little more.
It's clear as day.
And Mamoon usually has been sparring taller guys, so he should.
Wait, who's Mamoon? The one in the
black t-shirt, not black tank top, but the black t-shirt with the white gloves. That's Mamoon. That's and he's fighting southpaw, which I really like. He's way more. He's not throwing hard. Mamoon's not throwing hard. See that? He's just touching him now.
Other kids go better footwork, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
See, deciding who's doing that outside foot when it's two opposites, it makes such a huge difference.
You know, we got to work on with you, Mamoon. Your defense.
Yeah, he's getting touched too much.
Yeah, your defense. Look, see now, sorry, but the defense we got to work on. All right, so now he's still at southpaw, which I like. He hits.
Like he's trying to figure him out, but he is gonna hit too much.
Well, he's letting the guy just his defense. He's doing nothing but putting up his hands a little bit and pulling his head back. So that's why he's getting hit. A slight waist tilt. A slight
waist tilt, and what you think a lot more head movement, obviously.
Well, when you tilt your waist, CT, your head moves with it. So yeah, you just tilt your waist to the left or to the right, forward and to the left or to the right. So your head is almost behind the guy's back. Huh?
The cameraman is terrible.
Yeah, his cameraman is bad.
And is there a big age difference between the two kids, Marco?
I don't. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Is there a big age difference between the two kids, or the same?
No, actually, Mamoon. I'm not looking at the chat right now, but Mamoon, how old is this dude? I'm gonna say this dude's probably 18, maybe, probably like 3 years. Woo!
About the same age. Yeah, that's too good right here.
Woo! Yeah, Mamoon. This is good sparring, Mamoon, but you're getting hit too much. I don't like it. Maybe the dude didn't hit hard, so you didn't care. Yeah, the dude can't hit hard, so maybe that's part of Mamoon's like, it doesn't matter. And I've done that too, but you don't want to get in that habit of just being like, I could take it, let it land. Now he's back to conventional. Now he switched to southpaw.
17 for 2 years then, Marco.
Who the fuck's the kid in the ring? It looks like 17. What?
So 17, 2 years between them.
I don't know how old the other guy is.
He said 17.
He said what?
17.
17 years? What?
What do you not understand?
I don't know what the fuck you guys just said.
17 years old. What the
no, Mamoon is 15.
He said he's 17.
Oh, I don't. And I just told you. That's what I thought he said. I don't know how old he is.
Taking the test, honestly.
I don't know how old he is. Mamoon has to tell us in the chat. Did he tell us in the chat? Oh, he said it in the chat. Okay, I got you. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you just got clipped. Mamoon, you can't back straight up like that, man. You cannot back straight up. I'm going to show you guys in a second how to. I can't do it as well without somebody in front of me, so I could show you, but I'll try.
In fact, Marco.
What?
Did I tell you to stop bullying my employee? Pretending you can't hear him and you didn't know he was 17.
You hired somebody and you said they were 17?
No, he's a wee bit older than that, but leave your eye on the lane, right?
Uh-huh.
Or I will bully you.
Oh,
okay.
Man. Yo,
all right.
I think
I'm gonna go a little further out here. Let's see.
Don't you think he should be dabbing more?
Oh, now he's getting clipped. Now these guys. Now they're both a little tired and they're going at it. Jabbing more? Yeah, he should be jabbing more.
Gotta keep him at bay, my man. If he step forward, that's when you throw your left hand or your right hand.
You also, Mamoon, you don't do too many 1-2s. You want to throw that straight left, right down the pipe. Yeah, right down the pipe. You throw a lot of see how he loops a lot of his shots? I want to see more 1-2s.
I think Mamoon likes to fight.
No, he does. Yeah, he's fucking Bengali, man. He grew up in that. Mom's whooping his ass. He's used to it. That's the way that works.
Oh my God, Marco! Fucking hell!
It's true. In that culture, that's true. The parents beat the shit out of the kids. That's in the culture.
That's how the produced millions of world champions.
Yeah. See. So. Yeah. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna stop this. So Mamoon, let me see if you guys could. So when he was
Marco, no,
huh?
I know. Come on and speak.
When he was coming at you, right? When he was going towards you, you would just do this. You would literally just back a couple inches and do this, right? So what you do is when he's coming at you, you go forward and to the side. So now he's over here, or forward and to the side. Now he's over here.
That's what we call lateral movement.
But you don't have to move. Not
Your
really.
feet.
You don't have to move your feet. So let's say this is the opponent, right? And he's coming at you. You go like this. So now you're right here. This is his head. This is the head. So he's coming at you. Boom, boom, boom. And then you just go like this. So now your legs are planted and wide. Your waist is bent, and you're behind him. You can boom, boom. Or if he comes at you, go the other way. Same thing. Boom, boom. Or you could just put your head on his head, and now he can't hit you, right? And then you could hold, or you could throw some inside shots or whatever. But don't just do this when he's coming at you. Don't just. This is what you're doing. He's coming. You just go like this, as opposed to.
About the 1-2s.
And the 1-2s, very important. You don't throw enough 1-2s. Just throw the simple in the southpaw stance, because those are going to get through. Simple one, but straight. You kind of tend to do this, Mamon.
Can we see a southpaw jab from me?
You kind of tend to do this. Yeah, I could do it. You kind of tend to throw it like this. I want you to throw the jab and then straight down the pipe. Straight, and now listen to this.
You're not throwing it for the Marco.
When you throw it, the last thing, when you throw it, there's a way in your follow through to keep you on the side. So how I told you, when somebody comes at you, when you throw this punch, boom, boom, and then you end up here. So you're putting all your weight and your power behind the punch, but you're also ending up out of danger and in a vulnerable position for them, because now you can hit them here. So that boom, and then follow all the way through straight, and make sure your body ends up to the side where the opponent's right here. Hopefully I was able to explain that right without somebody in front of me.
And this why I say some of the mediocre fighters is the best trainers. This is exactly what I mean.
Shut up.
Yo, that's crazy. That's true though. That's true though, Marco.
I'd be a good trainer, but it would only
No, if you're showing them that.
But that's the same thing with a lot of other sports. There's a lot of mediocre, like basketball players that become great coaches, and football players too.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Maybe previous that would have been great, but see when you started to get fighters who are now, you'll take that step to the side off. As you're saying, going close to the body so you can't get them. But you're now seeing fighters who, at elite levels, are now moving their feet, who are now moving to turn, and then they can uppercut them. They're making themselves wide open at that point there, Marco.
Yeah.
Whereas before, it used to be a hold on it.
Mamoon, also, when you do that, you're not draining energy by moving your feet back. There's also a nervous, I'm not saying you, but in general, there's a nervous energy to somebody who's worrying about somebody coming at them, as opposed to just knowing, nah, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to go right next to you, and you're not moving out the way, so now they don't think that you're running. It's a psychological edge. When you're backing up, it appears to give the opponent, like, the perception, oh, this dude's running. This dude's worried about what I'm throwing, as opposed to you can keep your feet planted the whole time and do what I told you, bending your waist slightly forward and to the side. Off center line, straightly forward, like this, and to the side.
Hey, Marco, let me ask you a question. All right, so I'm sure everybody on here has played sports before. I've never been in the ring. I never sparred before. I don't know if anybody on the panel ever sparred before. So I want to get, I played basketball at a high level in high school.
What the fuck?
So far as conditioning,
go ahead.
As far as conditioning, how really is it different in boxing than any other sport? As far as being in conditioning, being able to go 3 rounds in the ring.
It's the hardest thing in the world. Hardest thing in the fucking world. I've told you guys this, and I don't know if you're the same way, Mick, because you said you had some fights. Any sport I've ever played, besides, I never get tired, because I've been boxing since I'm so young. My core endurance level was set so high, so young. I could play basketball all day long. I look at these dudes who run up and down and have to stop and take a break and puke. I'm like, what pussies? Right. So for real.
I feel you. I'd be thinking the same thing when I be watching basketball. You've been only running around the court for 5 minutes. Why are you touching your bending over on your shorts?
And Mamoon, 3 rounds is hell, but you're gonna have to build up to do more than 3. The most I've ever sparred was probably 8 or 10 straight.
Really?
Yo, that's crazy.
I mean, but that's nothing. Like if I was at a high level, I'll probably be doing 20. You know,
do you know one that I used to say to people? People used to say to me all the time, I could do 3 minutes. There, like, see if you just got like even a pillow or something and put it against the wall, or like there's no a wall you're hitting it hard. If you say to somebody, go and keep that up for 3 minutes, hitting it back and forward, or something, a ball or something, they can't do it. So even that standing still, just doing it.
After the round is over, say after the round is over in that minute that you're sitting down, getting instructions from your trainer, how like fast does that minute go away? Like it seems like it goes
first
right.
off, in sparring, you're not sitting down, you're standing. For me, I've only trained for years now with 30-second breaks, right? So in real fights or real sparring, it's always a minute. So to me, 30 seconds is enough where I just feel fully refreshed. I just need to take like 2 big gulps of air and I'm like refreshed because I've been doing it so long and mentally. You know, like, so it sometimes the minute lasts a long time. Sometimes you want to get right back in there and you're like, you know, or you want the sparring to be over. Maybe it's one of those days you don't want to be in there, but sometimes it goes by quick. You know,
I've seen fights. I always want to ask a question too. I've seen fights where the trainer is talking and another guy is talking. Is that distracting when you got 2 guys like talking to you, telling you to do this and do that, or should one person be talking?
Well, generally they speak one at a time. Generally,
I seen what you're saying though. I seen a bunch of
generally. Like I remember when I had my first pro fight. I remember hearing people scream my name. Like I was pretty aware of what was going on.
Yeah, that's what that is that I usually in a corner they all know what their job is. Some of them, like, you get fighters who'll go and they're covered in the corner, and even though they're just doing like the water changing or gum shield, thing like that, cleaning it, but then they're trying to speak at the same time. That causes issues. But corners should know what they're there for. But I want to say, my moon, see the guy that you're sparring, I wouldn't be discouraged against that. I think that guy is really quite good with where he's placing his feet and his movement and his ways circling and things like that.
And that's the thing about boxing. Like just skill wise, I can tell Mamoon is better than that dude, but he got the better of Mamoon because Mamoon wasn't doing certain things. You know what I'm saying?
It was setting traps that it's much easier to fight as a southpaw than against a southpaw. But with him, you could see the guy. I could see the way he was moving, circling, always circling away from his power hand and things like that.
Here's a clip of me sparring back when I was 29, pretty much in my prime, in NYC.
What gloves you wear?
Woo!
No, you really spar how you punch the bag. That's crazy.
See how I'm dipping to the side? You saw that? Dipping out of center line. Now I'm waiting for him to come in. I'm going to catch him.
The fuck? Yo, Marco.
Woo!
Oh, good body work. I like that.
So let me show you guys something with that. Thank you. So look how I set that up. All right. So I start right here with just all headshots, fast ones. Boom. 1 headshot.
1, 2, 3.
Right? Waiting for him to come. Another headshot. Now, third headshot, up, and then down. So you see right there, I threw this jab to get his hands. Look where his hands are. So I knew I get his hit. I just did 3 headshots in a row, and my punches were super fast. And I knew it's going to get his hands up here, and that leaves what open?
His body.
Boom! You heard. By the way, you heard how hard that was. The cameraman was up top. He was mad far. You heard how fucking that sounded like a drum.
Marco.
So yeah.
Somebody dropped a boxer fan.
Yo,
Shut
y'all
up.
can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, do you still got that? I think you was hitting the fucking double M bag. Like, I like how you was throwing your hooks in that video.
Which one? The one where
I
I'm
don't know.
older or young?
Yeah, older.
The one where I'm like wearing a black t-shirt?
Yeah. Like you barely had hair.
Yeah, I could play that. I have that. Yeah, that's from. You know what's funny? You know who's recording that? Andrew Schultz was recording
Really?
that. Yeah, that's back
How
when
old
he
was
was.
he?
Andrew is I don't know.
Back then.
Then in his mid-20s.
Really?
Yeah, mid-20s. Well,
Well,
let me
this was like
find.
2010 or something.
That's this one, I believe. 20. Yeah, this is 2010 exactly. Wow, good. Yeah, this is the one you're talking about. There it is. This one, right?
Yeah.
That's Andrew's shitty camera work. I'm like 35 here. 34, no, 33 or 34. 33 here.
Yeah, I can just the way you threw them hooks, you love her growing up.
I mean, see how fast? I was pretty fucking fast. I would always be faster than anybody in the ring with me.
What gym is that? That's in New York.
Yeah, Church Street.
That's the same one you was just sparring in, right?
Yeah, that was my home gym. That's where I worked.
Oh, okay. Is that gym still open?
Yeah.
I've got a question about how American like gyms are kind of for run. Over here we have my local gym. I'll not be open all day. I'll have classes as such, but there's maybe 3 or 4 gyms close to me, maybe 25 minutes
boy.
or so. But is there kind of a rivalry between your gyms or out here? There isn't really. But they're more, for us, they're more amateur kind of level gyms rather than.
So here, when you hit the double end bag, you're always moving around, always moving, trying to hit it. Try to hit it with combinations that are hard to hit. Anybody could do 1-2, 1-2. You want to double up on hooks. You don't want to just throw straight punches because that bag, anybody could hit it with straight punches.
Yo, like when you did that 1, 2, 3, 4, like that's like Shakur does that all the time. That just reminded me of Shakur.
I'm fucking guys. Don't front. I was fast.
Nah, I ain't saying that. Well, some people in the chat talking shit.
Nah, I'm not that much slower now. I'll tell you the truth. I still do it. I don't feel like I'm that much slower.
No homo. You look like Jack a little bit.
Yeah, you could take them. Yeah, you could take them.
I can for sure.
Right there. See, I did a double straight right lead. Shit like that you want to work on.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I just know my weaknesses. His speed would be my biggest problem for sure.
You don't know if what? And let's see how I move the bag. I move it because it's harder to hit when it's moving. Right. So you want to do everything to challenge yourself. If it's stationary, it's easy to hit. Right. I always flick it to get it in motion.
I said if we was to spar though, I think your speed would be my biggest issue.
If we were to spar, I'd fucking destroy you.
Hey Marco, is it any like when you in training camp or just training, like is it any I don't know thing that you like, damn, I gotta do this today, I didn't even feel like doing, or you just love doing everything?
I love doing almost all of it.
When I was playing basketball, I hated running suicides. I hated that shit.
See, try to do double left hooks on a double end bag. Very hard. Double left hooks on a double end bag is very difficult. Like that's something that people. All right, that's it. But that's something that people like when you do these drills, you want to really challenge yourself, right? You want to do things that are hard, not that come easy. Again, a big thing with hitting bags, anybody could go this. Anybody could hit this. But you can't hit it when you're going boom, pop, 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 pop. You want to mix everything up. Whatever is hard for you, work on that and make it easy for you.
No, Mama asked you this. How did you patent your hook after Royce?
Dwayne, the next raffle is for these Marvin Hagler gloves. It's right now. It's popping off. These are Marvin Hagler 1981 vintage joints. Literally licensed, his name licensed. They're bag gloves. So if you want to enter that, Dwayne, it's popping. We already had 4 entries today. You go to the Cash App or the PayPal and say Marvin Hagler gloves. Put your name. Oh, what'd you say?
He was getting it from a sponsor, right?
Me, yeah. But wait, what'd you say before that?
I said, like, how do you like Pat, like, how do you get like your hook like Roy's? Like, how do you do it? Do you just watch it, or
It's a
do you
mix of
just do it?
watching and trying. So
Really?
when you when you throw a hook, you have to throw it as short as possible. As short. If you want it to be fast. So this shit is going to take longer
That's what I hated about
than
running.
this. All you have to do is this. Because when I do this, you want to get your shoulder and your knuckles on every punch. So when I do this, my shoulder's there. It's instantly snapping, as opposed to, and then the shoulder snaps at the end. So you're wasting all this time to snap your shoulder at the end, as opposed to just boom, snapping it. Right? And you want to land punch on your knuckles, because when you land on your knuckles, it's also putting you in the habit of punching through a target, not slapping pop, 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 like this.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
like
what
want it like
I hated
that.
about Adrian Broner. He threw very wide hooks, but they used to land sometimes. But
No, it looked. George Foreman's one of the hardest punchers in history, and his punches were very wide and very technically flawed. It works for some people.
Do you know Ivan, Marco?
What?
Do you know Ivan?
Is this like a dick joke? Like Ivan these nuts?
That's the first thing I thought.
No, that's a big
Ivan's
punch.
my middle name.
Is it?
Ivan Drago.
No, I'm being serious.
No, who the fuck is Ivan?
Yeah, the guy gave Usyk's favourite punch. It's called Ivan.
Oh, right. Which punch was that again? I remember
The
that.
left hook.
And one I'm
The
going
one he
to
knocked out Dubois.
Right. Dwayne, the gloves are $10. $10 per raffle ticket. As you know, we have at least 3 different people with numerous tickets, so you can buy more tickets if you want, and that'll give you obviously a higher opportunity, higher, what's the word? Probability.
High chance.
Probability.
Hey Marco, you fight. So say you fighting somebody with a outstanding jab, like a Larry Holmes jab. How do you fight him? Do you fight him in a phone booth, or you get closer to him? Like, how do you take his jab away?
Is he tall?
Yeah. Say. Well, I'm trying to think. Say he's like around Terrence Crawford's height, like 5'9", 5'8". Like,
well, if I'm fighting him, Terrence is like 5'8". I'm taller than him, so for me, it's going to be very hard for somebody who's shorter than me to land a consistent jab. Because don't forget, I was faster than literally 99.9% of anybody I ever sparred. So the only way you could catch me is if I'm out of range to hit you back.
So say Fundora against Keith Thurman. Say Fundora. I don't know if he throws his jab like that consistently.
Nothing he can do if he can step in and try and hit to the body, because the body is going to be the most viable target, because the head can be moved out the way so far because he's so tall. So I would step in and hit his body.
Hey, Blindfish said, do you train in both stances?
Yeah, I do now. Only because this is some old man shit, because I started getting all the years standing in the left-hand stance. Now I feel like my hips hurt a certain way. So I started, I used to switch stances playing around, but never much. But now, as I got older, I started switching, and I felt that it instantly relieved the pain in my lower back and my hip, because my body is so used to standing one way. Whenever you overwork one thing and you don't overwork the other thing in your body, like the other side, it'll create an imbalance. So now I do that, and I just do it basically because it doesn't hurt as much. Also, when I throw my left hook, it hurts more than when I throw my right hook. So my left hand has an injury. So when I start throwing lead hooks, there's something in the way it's thrown because you're doing this, as opposed to making it your strong hand. You know what I'm saying? Like the difference between throwing your strong hand and your lead hand, it's different mechanics involved. And those mechanics put more strain on my tendons. So I switch over, so now I'm putting less strain when I throw the punches. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marco, I think I've asked you this before. What difference, if any, is it overhand versus not? Like you just threw that. You know what I'm saying? Like holding a glass of wine versus tipping it over. Other way.
I don't get what you're saying.
Yeah, that way. Like put your palm down, like throwing a hook like that, as opposed to throwing it the other way.
No, right.
Save your hand.
So look, guys like Triple G, there's a lot of Soviet fighters, they land this way. I don't like that, because when you're landing this way, you're not getting your bicep muscle behind it. It's completely try it. Your bicep like this is completely deactivated. But when you do this, now you're getting your bicep muscle behind it. So I like getting the bicep muscle because you're just adding more muscle, more strength behind it.
But hold on, you just
That's
said
true. That's a good point. I never thought of it like that.
You should hit him with your knuckles. You just said that.
You could hit with the knuckles both ways.
I guess so.
Land with the knuckles is a better way to say it. But
Yeah,
that's true, because if you don't do it that way, it's all shoulder.
You know who told me that? Roy. I sent Roy a video of myself. I'm gonna even pull it up for you guys. I sent Roy a video of myself like a few years ago, and I was like,
Roy had biceps like grapefruits, dude. He had huge biceps for a fighter.
I don't have it anymore. I thought I had.
Yeah, Marco, we need you in the Triple G exhibition.
I'll fight Ness.
Bro, that'd be
hilarious. You're gonna get in a CYP
like
special.
6'7"? That's like 6'7".
He's 6'5".
6'5".
He's quitting on the stool after the first round, bro. He's got smoker lungs.
I used to spar my man Dave, who's 6'7". Like I've been in there with tall people. To me, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. So how? So is it obviously not easy, but how what's the strategy on fighting a taller fighter?
I'm so much faster. There's nothing they can do. So, and I can hit hard. So it's like if you have speed and power, there's nothing they can do. Like when I'm saying I'm fast, I'm not only fast with my hands, but my reaction. Like I see punches coming. Just most people who are fast-handed also have fast reflex. Like so it'd be tough. Like somebody like that, they would have much of a chance because he's not a fighter.
I was he don't got no fucking fighting experience.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have experience. Now, if he was an established fighter, the size might matter.
If y'all was on the same level, he have a better chance of beating.
Maybe, but that would make it a way better chance. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Marco, you look good today, bro. You don't look like you're a crackhead no more, bro. You look like you healthy again today, bro.
Fucking cold was wild, man.
I'm telling you, bro. You can tell the difference, bro.
Yes, thank you.
What's up, Marco?
What's up, Jersey Bob?
I wanted to change the subject because you saw Oscar's clapback Thursday.
I didn't. Maybe you should play it. I'm gonna play it.
I didn't.
Let me play it right now. I was gonna see it yesterday, but I was busy.
Yo, Oscar's a fucking liar, man. He's a liar.
That was some quality hate, though.
Let's see it. Is it a good
tier?
one?
He changes his attitude.
Don't tell me what it is, but I'm gonna play right now. All right, here we go. Let's see this together. And I can't get flagged doing this, so that's great.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. No, not
I haven't seen it either, so I'm good at Bob.
Do it.
Had to change the topic.
Let's do it. All right.
Oh man, we have a royal flush, baby. I'm so fucking excited to announce our card is stacked with Texas boys.
Oh, I don't think this
November
is
8th in Fort Worth.
the right one.
That's not the clapback Thursday.
Which one is it?
Yeah, that one was announcing his new card, but that's not the clapback.
Is it this one?
No. It's the top right, I think.
This one.
The Santa Claus.
It's time for the only segment in boxing that gives you the facts and makes you laugh. It's Clapback Thursdays.
Super. I'm Oscar De La Hoya.
That makes me horny.
Yeah, baby.
To tell you I told you so.
I told you.
I predicted the Canelo Crawford fight like a goddamn fortune teller.
You're the Oracle?
Canelo's feet were cemented on the canvas as he was hitting air. The fuck was that? Props to Crawford.
Thank you.
He came up 3 weight classes and fought a beautiful fight.
Good job.
What a great performance.
Did you get what you was looking for?
Like taking candy from a baby.
My candy.
He just played with Canelo, made him look silly. And before you start with your shit about Canelo being old, just know that Crawford is older.
I'm too old.
That's not an excuse here. Look, I promoted Canelo's entire career.
Put some fucking respect on it.
And it was a huge fluff.
How do you like them apples?
The only real fighters he's faced were Mayweather, Bivol, and Crawford. And they all toyed with him. Even Mayweather knew Crawford was going to school him.
Thank you.
He put $50,000 on Crawford to win. And as far as the undercard, Jesus Christmas. I feel bad for Turkey, wasting all that money. You have to fire your matchmakers, Turkey.
You're fired.
It was the biggest fight of the decade, and your matchmakers, not you, your matchmakers.
What are those guys?
Put on that undercard? You paid all that money and had the biggest stage in boxing on Netflix, and that is really the best they could do?
Didn't even try.
If I was matchmaking, I would have put Shiraz versus Benavidez as a co-main event, with the winner fighting the winner of Canelo Crawford next.
Thank you.
That's how you promote. That's how you matchmake.
You're a goddamn genius.
Now, speaking of poor promotion, Dana White didn't have his best week. His t-shirt shrank smaller every minute, especially when he was questioned about his attempt to amend the Muhammad Ali Act.
Why then do you want to make sweeping changes to the Muhammad Ali Reform Act that is meant to protect fighters to bring about a business model that currently has your company already paid out $375 million in antitrust lawsuits and has 2 potential pending class action lawsuits on the way as well?
Well, this is obviously a long discussion.
Dana, my follow-up is, if TKO can't make those changes to the Ali Act, will you still invest in the sport of boxing? Will you compete in the market?
Listen, if you want to be an asshole, let's do it in private and we can do an interview.
So you're saying this reporter's an asshole because he's asking you a legitimate question?
Fuck that dude.
That's because the Muhammad Ali Act protects fighters, and TKO needs it to change so they can fuck fighters over. Sorry, Uncle Fester, you can't muzzle the boxing media like you do in the UFC.
That's all right.
And after this debacle, he decided to skip the undercard and shows up in the beginning of the main event where he's just watching the UFC on his phone the entire time. I wonder if he regrets abandoning the UFC for a sport that doesn't want him.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's like having a loyal girlfriend and ditching her for a hot one-night stand who ghosts you. You're left with nothing, and you go home with a hairy palm. That's Dana White.
Come on, beat her.
And to make matters worse, for the entire promotion, you have the ultimate douchebag.
Douchebag of the year.
Richard Schaefer trying to weasel his way back into an industry where he's been canned by everyone, including myself.
You're fired.
Fight Oracle reported that Schaefer's douchebaggery annoyed everyone the entire week as he tried to insert himself everywhere he wasn't wanted, and reminded us all that everything this guy touches turns to shit.
He's shit everywhere.
Oh, he failed with me, Anthem Sports, John Jones, Mayweather, and Pro Bellum, which was linked to the mob.
There's no mafia.
The list goes on. And as I always say, when it stinks, it's usually shit. And this guy is the biggest dump on the planet.
Sorry for being such a shit to you all these years.
I never usually talk poorly about any human being.
Oh,
but
yeah,
this
right.
guy tried to fuck me over in ways that you couldn't even believe. You couldn't imagine. Oh, the link to the story, to the article, is in my stories, so you can read it for yourself. So remember, kids, you're never a hater if you only speak the facts. And you know what? Catback is made and based on the facts. And I have to say, it feels really good to tell the truth. So Richard, Dana, Canelo, fuck you.
I still have nightmares.
Remember, remember, you're never a hater.
Yo,
if
that's
you only
funny.
Speak the facts.
Yo, he said I don't like talking about people. He
Yeah,
just
that's
talks about
bullshit.
people.
Yeah, that was such a load of shit.
Well, yo, did y'all hear his prediction before the Canelo and Crawford fight? He didn't pick Crawford.
He picked Canelo. He picked Canelo a few times, eh? But like I still have nightmares of fucking.
He's got a great production team. I tell you, who's ever doing this shit with him is doing a good job. You know what I'm saying?
No. Actually, this is the first one that his wife did not produce and edit. In fact, she put it in the comments because she put it in the comments herself. He got a new editor for these. So.
Whoever it is great. I mean,
that editing is fire. That editing is fire.
Now,
the memes are fresh. Those are fresh memes.
I think it's
right
a little
hot
too
off the
much.
presses.
I think it's a little too much.
But
that's because
it's
you're
well
old,
done.
Marco.
Nah,
That's what young people want to see.
You don't need to be. You know, maybe because you were young and you guys have to see constant like flashing lights, and it's like, why does it have to be interrupted every 2 seconds with somebody being like, "word" or "bruh" or like? You don't need all that. Like a couple.
Because
of them
that's
here
what
and
it
there.
is.
But that's the style. That's the style, though, Marco.
Marco,
That's the style that's
take
in
it
right now.
from,
That's
take
what
it
goes
from me,
viral.
bro. That's what they like. That's what they like. That's what gets all the fun things.
I don't mind it, guys, but I think it's like a little bit less. It makes it funnier and more like valuable.
Well, you want it to be more informative than
No,
what
I
it is
like
on the
how it
comment
is.
side,
I just think he could have cut out half of the amount of the like cutting to like movie clips for a second.
You know what that's like to me though?
I agree with you, Marco. It's too much. It's too
It's
much.
like when videos got them laugh tracks over.
Yeah, and Aiden's funny too, and he agrees with me. See,
Marco, you're right, Marco. But you have to understand that wait, those kind of clips, that's a genre specifically for sports. So like people, there are entire accounts that are dedicated to doing like highlights of football games or highlights of basketball games, and they're all like that. Every 2 seconds, it's just like a little clip thing. That's what goes viral. So that's what gets him in the algorithm. That's why they do it.
You're right about that. Right about that.
And it's so many things to break down, but he talking about matchmaking, and then he put Floyd Schofield with JoJo Diaz. I'm like,
Poor JoJo.
There's been so many bad matchmaking with Golden Boy. He talking about so much. How you gonna put Benavidez at 168? He want him to fight Shiraz. They're not fighting at 168, but I just thought it was. I still thought it was entertaining though.
Because that's all.
You gotta take it with a grain of salt because you know what he's doing. He's just lathering for his own bullshit. You know what I mean? That he wants to put out.
Well, this is what it is. This is what it is. He wants to be the go-to man, not Dana. Him and Eddie Hearn would love to be that they would love to get fucking Dana's job and run TKO.
He's talking about Dana White, but it's Turkey who wants that the Aliyah to be reformed.
He's shouting. It doesn't just like take care.
You know what I mean? Like he's talking about Dana, but Dana is Turkey because Turkey owns his ass.
No, because Eddie Hearn has already says he really doesn't want to say that Turkey's Turkey. He says, I get phone calls at 3 a.m. and it says, I've been phoning you, Eddie, I've been phoning you. And it says 90% of advice you get to Turkey. Turkey just does what he wants anyway. So, I'll no matter, but what will happen is they're going to get 200 and odd fighters. They'll either be based out of either the UK, US, or Saudi. I'm going to say there's going to be UK and Saudi, and they'll go with Frank Warren. They'll not be Dana White. Dana White will like one to go in the US.
I hope so. I like Frank Warren. He's a good promoter. He just doesn't have a star-studded stable.
If they didn't get the Ali Act changed, they'll be based in the UK and Saudi because we didn't have the Ali Act as such. It's only in America. But so.
Well, I mean, we don't support no-name fighters over here, dude. We just don't. Nobody give a fuck about the underdog card. I thought it was a great idea. Hopefully they do it again.
Yo, Aiden's looking gangster.
Underdog card is gonna be every month in January.
Look at Aiden. He looks so different.
But that's not just with the 200 fighters that they're signing, no way.
Gangster. You look like you're an extra in a. Look at this. He looks like he's an extra in a fucking. How do I put it?
He looks like he's in the Breakfast Club and shit.
Nah, he looks like an extra in Boys in the Hood, but a white.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying to go for the role of Eazy-E in the Eazy-E biopic.
Here we go.
Yo, I got Marco's sickness, so I'm just cold now.
You got the cold?
Marco. Bro, I can't breathe. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
I tell you, it's something going on in the air, man.
This one is all fucking.
You mean you're crying like a big
fucking hate you.
Yo, HLD, man. Why? Yo,
I thought he was waiting outside for Bruno to come out.
All love.
Yeah, but he was like one of Jesse.
Aiden was a sweetheart all this time. He's gangster.
Hey,
Aiden, you ever get any fights growing up?
Nah, not many. Like 3 maybe max.
Would you rather avoid fights, or you don't care if it happens? It happens.
No, I can't fight. Someone's gonna fucking kick my. I mean, I do jujitsu, so maybe I could do fine.
What you mean? That's really effective in a street fight.
Yeah, but if someone actually knows how to fight, I feel like they're just gonna fucking kick my ass. But maybe not. I mean, I don't know.
You know what I like? You're honest. Fuck it. That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
I grew up mostly in the suburbs in Jersey. You know what I mean?
Look at Yayan.
Yeah, but if you know jiu-jitsu, what's going on with that? It's all about you, Aiden.
Yo, well, you don't admit that you can't fight.
He was like Hancock.
Hancock?
Oh, from that movie.
Will Smith.
You're right. The Will Smith movie.
Who looks like Hancock?
With the
way he's dressed.
The way he's dressed. I'm like, that's Will Smith's face. I wasn't looking at anything like Aiden.
What you said, Michael?
I said that I wish you would admit that you can't fight. But you
You're
don't.
racist, bro.
Yeah.
Marco's racist. He only looks at the skin color, bro. Everybody knows what he was talking about, and he's on like, man, well, he's white. How can he look like Hancock?
Yeah, come on,
You
man.
always bringing up black and white. It's Hancock. He got the glasses and the
Hey,
beard.
HLD. If you don't shut up,
Cállate. Cállate.
this is what I'm gonna do to you.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
Who said that? That was funny.
It's Wayne Brady.
Jackie, be confident. Nah, man. Some people. He looks like he's
Marco, you're giving the energy of my grandmother. She used to fucking get out the chancla. Like, it's that energy.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
Like, my grandmother used to get out her slides and be like, I'm gonna hit you with this. You know?
Oh.
Same energy.
Would she do it or just threaten you?
Oh, yeah. No, she'd throw that shit.
I get thrown at me as well.
My grandmother once slapped one of my friends. That's how old school shit is. He was over my house chilling. This is in the 80s, and he like
After that.
he did something. She just slapped him. Like he annoyed her and she slapped him. Nobody cared. Nobody's gonna get fucking canceled for that back then. CJ, appreciate you, big dog. This is Aiden was an extra in Breaking Bad.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Damn.
So what?
Fucking
You have
meth
allergies?
head.
Aiden, you have allergies?
No, I'm just. Do I have allergies? Yes, but also I'm just sick.
That's why the glasses, right? Because it hurts. Maybe the allergies hurting your eyes.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's just so bright out, and I have a headache. So
Yeah, this thing, right? CT, headache and nasal congestion. That's all it did.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, man, I thought I was gonna die. I told God, yo, take me now, man. When I had it, I was ready to go.
It made you freak out a little bit, right? It made
You had COVID though, CT? Is that what it is?
I don't think it was
Bro,
COVID.
HLD, I don't know what the fuck I had, man. All I know is I never felt that before in my life, man.
You guys saw how sick I just looked, right? Me and him had the same thing.
I think I had COVID for about a week.
You still have COVID. It's in your brain.
Bro, you guys are those with the jab, bro. You guys are fucked.
You fucking pendejo.
Yo, I think it's something in the air, man. Got to be, because there's a lot of people that's coming down with this shit, man.
Oh, yeah. My son, I told you guys, back-to-back colds in school. First week of school got a cold. Week later got a fucking another one. Back-to-back. What the fuck? Hopefully we get it out of the way, right? And then the rest of the winter.
Very early in the school for school season.
I know.
Like, you normally would get this like in October, November.
And the fucking allergies. Like, I've never had allergies in my life till I moved to this piece of shit state.
But my thing is, I don't have little kids. Everybody in my house is, what I'm saying? Not saying that matters, but I'm just saying I don't have kids that's coming home from being around other kids.
You work with people who have kids, right? And they probably
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
The fact is that COVID, I mean, whatever is left of COVID is still out there. You know what I mean? It's not like it's gone.
Yeah, the red Mayweather gloves are right here. These are being raffled after the Hagglers. These are Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz official promotional gloves. These are from 2012. Still in the fucking plastic.
Damn.
From 2012, we're raffling these. Those will be. You could enter those if you want now as well. I'm gonna do the glove Haggler first, but you could enter those. Same process. Cash app. Put your name. Put Mayweather. Ortiz.
Hey Marco, what about the other Grant glove? You had 3.
I have that too. Yeah, I got that one too. This one's right here. I'm gonna do that one after. This is just a singular, brand new Grant glove. It's perfect. See how there's nothing here for getting a signature. If you ever bump into your favorite fighter, this is such a dope memorabilia glove, and it's a real 8-ounce, never used before Grant glove. That one will be maybe third.
Hey Marco,
for the Paralympics.
What's up?
Should you not have those Hagler gloves sealed up? Should they with the air and their leather and their vintage?
I don't know. I haven't had them sealed up, so I'm not going to start now. When whoever wins them, I'm going to wrap them in plastic and send them, and you could do what you want with them.
They did ones look as a Victor wore them.
$10 for everything, Dwayne. $10 for all of them. Yeah. What's that?
They did ones look as a Victor wore them during the fight because it didn't land very much. They look brand new.
I don't know what the fuck you just said. Sorry. Do it again. Slower.
He said he was a victim, and he said he didn't land very much. He got his ass kicked.
He's a victim?
Wow, Mo speaks English, Spanish, and Mick.
You just need to open your ears, man.
Shut the I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
I'm going to clean you out, Marco, and then clear your ears out, and then fucking clear you right out.
You're
And
gonna.
like, you'll be in like in
He's
that
gonna
film,
spark
like
you up, bro. The Marco boxing meetup.
you'll be in that film,
Oh,
like
God.
HLD was.
That's what we'll
You'll be
do.
in
Just
delivery.
me, Yayan.
Squeal like a
Mick and
big boy.
Yayan can tag team like WrestleMania, and I'll fight both of them. All right, CJ Rich, $5. Appreciate you.
All right, let me
HLD should wear a COVID mask constantly, muffle his voice a bit for public health. Noise pollution is real. I agree.
I got a cold.
Why are you shitting on me? CJ said it, not me.
I'm not. I'm replicating what he's saying. I'm sick, bro.
Marco,
What's up?
can I wear 8 ounces?
You could wear brass knuckles if you want. It won't make a difference.
Oh my God, you going to bed, man?
Oh, CJ still sick?
Yeah, and Mick
Nah.
Marco is
CJ, why don't you jump in?
CJ had the bubble guts, bro. He's on the toilet right now.
You're fucking loud, man. That is towards HLD, I assume.
CJ's on the toilet frying up some chicken, bro.
Yo, I
know
saw
that
this.
HLD's cocaine plug in Florida.
Wow.
Hey,
Yo,
you gotta
HLD, be honest. Be honest. You ever
Yes.
do cocaine?
Nunca.
I don't know what that means.
Never.
Never?
Never.
Do you drink?
Yeah, drink. Yeah, of course.
Do you drink like a lot? Be honest.
When I'm drinking, yeah. When I'm out on vacation in the middle of nowhere, yeah.
No, I mean like do you drink?
No, I'm a social drinker. I'm a social
Okay. Last one. Do you smoke methamphetamines?
Is that yummy stuff that comes in?
Dwayne, I got you. Two entries, Dwayne, for the.
Hey,
Yo, Franklin be on some
do me a favor.
Franklin be hating, right?
No, I wouldn't say hating, but he always got like.
Marco, you gotta play this clip I put in the chat because it reminded me of Rich on Saturday night or Sunday morning.
Okay, so you want 2 entries for the Grant gloves, not Grant for the new Grant glove. That's what you want. Oh, for May. Okay, one for Mayweather. Excuse me, one for Grant. Got you. What'd you say?
Play this clip, man. This was Rich probably like Saturday night or Monday morning when he went to work.
Marco,
what do
can someone send you?
Say again?
Can someone send you a buzz? Anonymous.
Can
Like you
somebody?
don't-
I'm sorry, I don't
you
really
don't
hear
announce it.
you. Styles. Say it again.
Like if someone wanted to, could they send you like $300 and be like, "Don't tell anyone I'm buying 30 tickets"?
I can't not tell anybody.
Or do you
If
have?
you send $300 to me, I swear I'll not tell anybody you've done it.
Well, because it's part of Mayweather and Grant. Mayweather.
It's a raffle, so he has to put it in the
Right.
thing, obviously. Yeah.
Right.
So people know the odds. Jesus.
You try to say Marco's
This
dodging
isn't Sotheby's auction. You know what I mean? Where you know.
Yeah, I can't I don't want to do that
keep
because then it's
reminding me
unfair.
of other
That's in a way that you guys might
competitive
put 5 or 6 entries or whatever, and then I'm selling it. It's unfair for you if I just sell it to somebody on the DL for $300. No, I don't do that.
And fuck, I mean, CJ and Skips both put in like $800 a piece for those last ones.
Yeah,
Like,
they
shit,
put in
might
a
as
lot.
well.
But guys, I know you guys think I made money, but CJ could sell those for more than he paid. Could sell them for probably
Hey,
$5.
shame on you, CJ. CJ's selling them too. I think he put those bitches on eBay.
Hey, but CJ had a great week. That's why I wanted him to play this clip right here. 'Cause this was CJ on Monday
All right,
when he went
where's
to
the
work.
clip? What'd you put it in the private chat?
Yeah, the private chat. This
Okay,
was
what is
CJ
it,
on
sir?
Monday, bro.
I already know what one this is. Guy going up into the site.
All right, I'm gonna play this, but this looks pretty gay.
No, you'll see. It's pretty dope, actually.
Okay, we'll find out.
I seen one.
He said me crying.
Brilliant.
Come on. Y'all bet me. Who first? $1,400. Go get him. You owe me some money. Yeah, so already got 50. Where's that? Come on, y'all playing around. Come on. All the money. You owe me 200. 100.
What the fuck's going on here?
Where's that?
He bet
This dude's supposed to be on.
Canelo.
Yeah, he's supposed to be on workman's comp, bro. He's not even supposed to show up. Came up just for his fucking bet.
It's another 100. Get that. That's another 200. Look at that. You see that, huh? We getting that.
That's CJ, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
All the Hispanics he works
Come
with.
on my paper now. I need that. Yeah. Which one of them better me over there? Only him. No, huh? One of them better me 200.
Yo, if he would have lost, he would have had to pay out like $5,000.
But he's a cool dude. You hearing what he says at the end? I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah. Who that was? Don't want to bet me 200. 500. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. What y'all want to eat? What y'all want to eat? Yeah, y'all want barbecue today? What y'all want?
That was dope right there.
Hello? What?
All right. Yeah, so he works with a bunch of fucking Mexican dudes and he just exploited them. Cool.
No, we're not gonna do
Bro,
that. We're not gonna do that.
hey, I like that. And then at the end when he said,
Who
"Yo,
said
man,
we're not gonna do that?
he buying everybody
BP, I'm here.
barbecue and shit." I'm cool
Nah,
with that.
Yo, Marco, check this out. I wish at my job I could have got some bets. I work around a bunch of
Mexicans?
Amigos.
No.
Gay people?
No, just people that are not into boxing or didn't know the fight was going on. So I couldn't. Yeah, I was upset. Yeah,
Marks.
You can't win money for people doing community service.
He would have lost so much money, man. He bet like fucking 20 Mexicans.
Yeah, but it's even betting though, so it would have been the same amount.
No, he would have had to pay them all. He would have had to pay like $2,000.
Oh my
No, it would have been 1,400. He got 1,400. He would have had to pay out 1,400.
Wait, I'm looking at it this way. If he's betting 100 per each person, that's 20. That's $2,000. He would have lost.
So how did he win?
He's collecting 1,400 in total. So
he made 14, right? But he would have lost almost fucking 14.
He would have. You bet what you lose. That's what it is.
I'm looking at it this way, and maybe I'm.
It's in Vegas like 2-1
You're
odds or anything like that.
Putting 100 down. He's putting 100 down per bet, right?
So each guy has bets: 500 you, 200 you, 100 you.
Yeah, but he's saying he would have had to pay everybody out instead of everybody having to pay him out.
Paying like fucking
Nobody paid him $1,400. One person. That was like
no, but
10 people.
still, the collective is 1,400.
But it doesn't matter.
Pay out.
1,400 spread amongst 14 people doesn't hurt as much as his one person paying 2 G's or whatever it is to everybody.
It's 1,400.
But it would have been like that. You and me betting $100. Me and CJ bet $300. CT another 400. So if I lose, that's what I'm gonna pay out. It's the same amount that I'm gonna get back in.
Aye, sure. Aye.
Marco, I'm gonna let you come back in my math class.
They used to say the same thing.
Yeah, it was $1,400 win or lose, like they said.
Right, but you get what I'm saying? It's a difference between. Hold on, let me.
No, he only would have to pay out $1,400.
Right, he'd have to pay $1,400, as opposed to when he wins, he gets 14. But these guys each are only betting like 100 each. So the fact that he has
it would hurt him more.
That's what I'm saying. It hurts him 14 there, just losing 100 each. So when you look at it that way,
But you said it was 2,000 though.
Well, I thought it was 20 people. It was 14, whatever.
What now? You're trying to say the consequence of weight of the monetary that he's gonna give out is heavier in his pocket because he's giving out. You see, that's what you wanted to say.
Yes.
Damn.
Shut the fuck up.
You had to get my well now. Let me get back. Feel back. Yeah, you got who I am out. There you go. You see what I'm saying? So you had that all confused.
Cállate la boca.
Yeah, it would have hurt his pocket more because he would have had to give out 1,400.
That was my whole point. Yeah, he would have got way drained more than those other guys who were just betting 100 each. So
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like he cleaned house because he had 14 people betting, but if it was the other way around, he would have got hit so much harder.
That's kind of like CJ. CJ betted a few people, right? And he would have had to.
CJ made like fucking cash. He almost made $2,000.
He said 1 + 1 = 5.
When I was betting it, my biggest, I wouldn't even think. I wouldn't even blanket put in that one in a day. In a day, I could bet 30 grand in a day. Jesus.
Anyway.
You're right. I don't know what they just said.
Yeah, I don't know what you said either.
Hey, I'm saying it right now. If Tio and Shakur get made, I'm taking all bets.
Hey, speaking of that, HLD, what's up with your boy Teal? Why are you taking so long?
Alberto says you owe him 50 push-ups.
What are you talking about?
Is that
why
true?
Why is he taking so long to sign a contract, man?
Hell no,
that's all bullshit. Contract's been signed. It's Shakur who can't fight till January at least.
Yo,
So
HLD,
that's
why
what
don't
it
you
is.
just tell us your affiliation? Like, what's the big deal at this point? I don't really get it.
No, he
Yeah, he's
versus
getting all upset. He's getting all upset already, all mad, emotional. Damn, I just asked you a question.
Well, wait, why won't you just tell us who you're affiliated with? I don't understand what
We
what
know
you.
who.
No, but why won't he
Mo
just say it?
City.
I don't understand.
No, because he
Can you
wants his
explain,
black
HLD, why you don't want to tell us?
Him and Alberto's translators.
HLD, can you explain
Anyways,
why you don't
so
have to
Alberto,
tell us who it is? But
Alberto,
why won't
didn't your bitch ass have a bet with Yayan? Aren't you supposed to be on camera right now because Canelo lost?
He's quiet.
Hey man,
Since you want to talk about
Now we know how to
losing bets.
real quick. Now we know how to shut HLD up. Just ask him why he won't. And he'll
Oh yeah,
what,
that's
what
it.
was that? What was that?
I said,
All
why
we have
won't
to
you
do is
tell
ask
us?
a T.O. question.
Yeah, like why won't you tell us who you're affiliated with? What fighter? Like, what's the big deal about telling us? Oh, I'm affiliated with so and so. I
I
don't
ain't
get it.
affiliated with anybody. I've been telling you that since day one.
That's not what Sheldon said. He said that you're cool with somebody. And that's why you don't want to tell people where you are.
So you listen. So you rather listen to a third party source than from the horse's mouth. What the
Does
fuck?
the horse be lying?
That's funny. Man, you can tell the way he talk about T.O. He too passionate.
I just don't get why he won't just say, "Oh, that's my cousin,
Bro,
or
that's
that's
his
my uncle, or my nephew." Or like, what's
He's
the big deal?
nothing to me, man. He's nothing. He's my favorite
Well,
fighter.
Sheldon's
That's it.
known you for like 6 years, and so I would assume that he knows what he's talking about. But
He had
okay,
to look over his shoulder before he said that.
yeah. All right.
Hey, I have a question for HOD. HOD, what's the weather like in Miami in November, bro?
Muggy.
Says muggy.
Damn. It's a shame.
Still gonna be-
Anyways, fuck Alberto.
Yeah,
He can
what-
suck
what-
those 50 push-ups out of my asshole.
Oh, wait, did you actually say you would give him 50 push-ups?
No, I didn't bet him nothing. I don't know what the fuck he's on about. He's just hating.
Wasn't the bet with
Yayan? He bet Yayan that he would come on camera, and his
No,
bitch
I
ass
keep
still
it
doesn't
real.
come
I
on
keep it
camera.
real with that. To be fair, I did. I told him.
What's that supposed to mean? Transmissions? Some gay shit?
Trannies.
Oh.
Transsexuals.
Oh.
He's saying because he likes Gabrielle Fundora. That
Well, tucking that booty stuff is gay.
yeah.
Yo, that chick that from Gabriel Fundora is fighting. She's stacked.
Yayan backed out of it? He didn't back out of it.
Yeah, to be fair, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, he also
Damn.
Alberto switched
And
the
then-
bet like 3
Talking
times.
about bandwagon
But no,
fans over here.
Again, though, if when it gets announced, T.O. versus Core, we got the same bet. So.
So Marco.
Damn,
so
I didn't know
CJ
you were
was under the
a
impression.
a Teal fan.
No.
Who?
T.O. finna lose.
I don't think he's gonna take the fight, quite honestly.
Don't tell T.O. I said that though.
He'll take the fight.
The fight's already taken. It's already done. It's just a matter of Turkey's the one who
Taking
got
all
announced
bets,
it.
man. All best.
Oh, this guy's coming at you, Mo. He's trying to.
Yeah, I don't do this dude needs. Hey, Alberto, go take your meds, bro. I think your timer slipped.
Yo,
The battery died in the timer.
The other day he told Alberto to shut up. He did too. That was crazy.
He did what?
He told Mo told Alberto to shut up. And he did. He stopped talking.
Well, that's good. I wish that would work with HLD.
Oh man.
Just bring up T.O. Just bring up T.O. He'll be quiet.
Yeah, ask him. What's
So, are you Tio's uncle or cousin?
He's drinking buddies with Tio Senior.
I'm his godfather, man.
Me personally, I think you got something to do with this camp. Me personally.
Can I get
I have
Caesar
nothing
on
to
the
do with
show?
this kind.
Caesar who?
Caesar Stella.
Oh, probably if I tried to.
Who's that?
I'm not sure.
Caesar
If I-
Stella is a Puerto Rican content creator, and he does an all Spanish podcast on YouTube.
Oh, is he?
Boxeo Urbano.
He has
Yes.
like all those followers, right?
Yeah, he's cool. I mean, he's super biased, but he's cool. He's a smart
Oh,
guy.
TBV Caesar. Oh, that's what Alberto's saying. I don't know what this guy means.
Yeah, that's the same guy. He goes on TVV often.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Okay.
The guy who said was Suleiman. The
I
Suleiman
swear
scholar.
to God, I thought they sounded alike.
That's crazy.
I know.
Suleiman the scholar sounds like an older black dude because he is.
No, Suleiman's Hispanic.
Suleiman is Lebanese, bro.
He's living.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of someone else then.
I
whatever.
bullied him this morning. He's a wee dick. I kind of keep saying that Canelo is still getting the thing that fucking Crawford cheated on.
I don't know what you just said.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who's saying that? Who's saying Crawford cheated?
You gotta get mixed subtitles. You gotta get mixed subtitles, man.
That'd be Thurman. We
You
bought the
sound
guy.
like the captain from Jaws.
Bought the guy, Marco. I.
Talking about sharking. Talking about working for a
Yeah,
living.
Marco, you should
Oh
talk
yeah,
about
Marco, have you seen that? People are saying that Bud, now they're coming out with the Bud glove excuses. It's crazy. They're like, why do his gloves look so fucking? They look broken in already. I'm like, you fucking idiots! They're fucking horsehair gloves. That's the whole point. That's why people use them. Fucking Canelo has horsehair gloves too. That's what he's
Bro, but it
literally
was
always used.
that probably was just one person who put out that bullshit to troll, and now everybody's just rolling with him and whatever. But it ain't everybody.
You know, it got to be something, bro.
I didn't even hear that yet, but I got. But I'm just saying, you got trolls, bro, that just say anything and just for.
The fight's been
Well,
over
speaking
for
of,
it's been 2 weeks since the fight. We got to move on to something else, man.
yeah,
it's
and
been literally a week, but
speaking of
A
trolls,
week, whatever.
a lot of these Tio fans be saying the craziest stuff, but no offense. But the thing is, Tio is crazy. Like, he just did a thing with Shakur where he was like, me and Shakur are sugar and sweet. I was like, what is that? Like, I don't know. Like, is that just me? Like, he was like, me and Shakur are sugar and sweet. Shakur was like, what?
That's crazy.
Sugar and sweet.
Nah, yeah.
I don't know.
Matt Kellerman
Theo did
didn't help that out either because he was saying some crazy shit to it.
But
to give up booty, you got to bring booty, or whatever the fuck dumb shit he said.
What?
He fucking sucks.
He said stuff like that. He did say
Giving
that.
up
I heard him
booty.
say some crazy stuff.
But Tio made a promo from it, bro.
I guess.
Did you not see it?
Businessman.
It was pretty good, bro. It was a pretty good
Oh, yeah.
promo.
I didn't see it. If you send a link, I'll see it. I don't know.
Here, I'll put it in the private chat.
Word.
Yeah, Tio do think he'd be funny.
Yeah, that promotion that when they finally have their press conference, Tio is gonna be on one, yo.
Yeah, right. Bad.
I think he's the class of the division.
Marco, not in a good way. You don't think in a good way?
He's gonna be on one. Yeah, he's gonna be wilding out.
I just hope
badly.
he ready on fight night.
He what?
I just hope he ready on.
There you go, Aiden.
How you put it up so quick?
Put what?
I'm talking about HOD. How you put it up so quick?
Because I got it in my favorites, bro. Come on, man. It's on my playlist.
Let me follow Tio. I don't even follow Tio.
I do.
Really? Do you follow me back?
Tio doesn't even follow Tio.
Say what?
Tio doesn't even follow Tio. There's two different Tios by the time he went out the door and came back in. A great fighter, but he's a good chance he'll pull out this fight.
Nah.
Aye. She's going to retire again and all this shit. And
He can't do
He
that.
did the
now.
same with Devin Haney.
Nah, he won't.
oh,
pull out
aye.
this fight.
The Haney sexuals are terrible.
The streets need this fight.
I think I know what HOD does. For
Okay, Marco, riddle me this, Marco. Why would Tio turn down the Devin Haney fight but take the Shakur fight, which to me is probably the harder fight of the two? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Why would he turn down the Haney to take the Shakur? I don't know if he turned it down. And Haney's fighting Norman. So what are we doing here?
No, but he wants to know why would he? Because that's what Tio is about. He wasn't excited for no damn Haney fight. He's excited for this fight.
Give me 1 second, guys.
This is a challenge. This is what Tio wants. Remember, Tio was going for boots.
That's true.
This is what motivates Tio. Tio doesn't get motivated with the Haney. Haney was forced by Bill Haney. Nobody was talking about Devin Haney on May 3rd. He was washed. Nobody ever wanted to see him again. And it was only because they didn't have an opponent and they're broke and they sold their house and they're moving out everywhere.
HLD. Hold on. Let me ask you this though. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
If Haney goes out and puts up a great performance against Norman, then what?
If let me put this my if Devin Haney is to defeat Norman Jr. Oh, I want that next fight now for Tigers. Now the kid is on something. He's got something. But after that last performance, after the last two performances, no, there's nothing to gain from that. Now he has a belt at 147, defeating Norman Jr.
Yeah.
Especially, now we had Devin Haney put that miserable lamb to sleep. Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
It would have been a great performance and whatever. I wouldn't mind the fight. I wouldn't have minded, but I was against it.
Guys,
Ramirez came to get knocked out.
I gotta wrap it up. I'm about to go out, but I will be back on tonight.
Absolutely, man. Put a mask on, man. Don't get sick.
Appreciate you guys.
Wash
Peace.
your hands.
Peace, yo.
Wash your ass.
Theo just doesn't want to get caught in his relationship.